Yeah, I don't know. It shouldn't. All right, can you hear me now? Because like I'm on my phone, the microphone's not muted. Yeah, I knew that'd work. I knew that'd work. All I had to do was yeah. Thank you, legend. Thank you, Gunny. Alrighty, so what I was saying and then I found out that you guys all can't hear me. So, Gunhead, Trevor, Marky P, my beautiful mumsy, Sammy, MPA, Matthew Aitken, Nick Berry, the Cash Brand Man, Rhonda Searle, Dwayne Richardson, Bernard. I'm just going to say Bernard, and you know that I'm talking about you with your last name that starts with A. Jessica Edwards, her Impact era, Commodores, Anthony Jenks, Dwayne Richardson, I'm too fast to see your face. Oi, did you see that one of the news played my song, this song that's playing now? Yeah, all publicity is definitely good publicity, that's for sure. Nessie, you bloody legend. Oi, Koof, D. Beale, you bloody legend. Tez, Children of Corn. Oh, you know what? Holy shit. That was actually a good series. That actually, if I'm honest. Do you know what, like, people find it hard to believe, especially people that have followed me since TikTok, when I used to do my ghost hunts and stuff. And, so for those of you that still follow me on TikTok, I will tell you about that shortly. But, I used to be, like, quite scared of, like, scary movies when I was younger. But, like, I never, like, had a fear of ghosts like some people do, you know? But, yeah. Yeah, people used to be like, when I used to do my, like, live ghost hunts, like, people would be like, are you at that place by yourself? And I'd be like, yeah, every time, mostly. So what's happening anyway, legends? Is that Adsy's work in the background? Nah, so it's not. Although there might be a time when that happens. We also have someone else from the chat who's jazzing something up. One second. Adsy is a very, very talented painter. He's an absolute legend. He is an absolute all-round legend, Atsy, that's for sure. So you're probably all wondering, why is he sitting over in the corner? Well, because as you can see, there is a second chair here. So JJ will be here shortly. Yeah, like, look, like I said in my last night's video, you know, like, as much as, like I really thought that things were going to be a little bit different, I didn't even think that I was going to get the respect that the officer that I spoke to at a particular police station, which some people would say, why did you call that police station? And I just thought, well, they're probably going to be the ones that are investigating it. That's why I called that police station. And yeah, I actually couldn't have got a nicer officer. And one moment, guys. And we're back. So yeah, sorry, legends. Technical difficulty, but I am back. I am back. Yeah, sorry. There was no way out of that scenario at all. Actually, I need to do something quickly. I will be one moment, guys. I'm not gonna turn the screen off, but I just have to. You will see.
Didn't see me when I wasn't sober. Scratch marks on the wall, but it wasn't over. You never seen the gas bottle, garden fork, holes in the wall. Hear voices making choices. I was seeing ghosts in the wall. Sirens running, addiction crying. Steals, constantly trying. I don't even know who I am anymore. Why the fuck do I even care for? Memories are all we have. Now the photos have perished. I wake up. So, excuse me. I have to cover something up on my cup. So I left my tumbler at my mum's place. Well, with my mum, should I say. Accidentally. I hope, anyway. Hey Biff, can you do a video on the farmer who got murdered in Oyen, Victoria on Easter Sunday? You know what, I know the one you're talking about, actually. I mean, I don't know the person, but I know the story you're talking about. Yeah, let's just say that the next couple of videos that I am going to be doing, I think they'll be right up everyone's alley. One of them in particular probably is going to make people upset again. I don't know. It's not going to stop me from doing it. Alright, so there's no issue now. It's got a certain name on here. And yeah, I had to cover it up. Is there a future here that control face ID cashless layers of thumb squeeze? Holy shit, man, I have no idea what you just said. Can't wait to see what you've been up to. Yeah, look, I'll say this much, right? Because in order, I'll turn this down. In order for me to keep my anonymity with one of my stories, I can't say too much. But what I will say is that I have become relevant in a community that you just wouldn't think so. And yeah, I made myself relevant in that community
to figure out what the freaking hell was going on in there. And yeah, some of the stuff you find out at times when you least expect to find out something crazy just blows my mind. So that's one story in particular that I'm working on at the moment. And then the other one is actually the same one that I spoke about tonight in tonight's video. I have a legend who, like I would just say, an insider who's going to be remaining nameless. Just so people who ever want to reach out in the future know that I will 100% keep your anonymity anonymous. Love the beard. I mean, I don't have a beard. Do you know what I got? I've got tattoos and like a triple chin. I can see how it comes across as a beard though. We spent a little time there as my best mate lived there. Oh, well, there you go. I'm going to turn this on. So, I have a wood heater at my house, and I finally got myself some firewood and stuff. And so yeah, I've been using the wood heater, and there's just no comparison to the type of heat that you get from a wood heater, rather than coming out of like, you know, a dodgy gas heater or like a reverse cycle heater or something. You just can't compare. You literally cannot compare. Like, my house is pretty big, and there is no way. Like, I've got one of the biggest reverse cycle heaters and air conditioners that you can get, and there's just absolutely no way that can heat up my whole house. But if I put my wood heater on, whole house. Oi, Binksy, you bloody legend. When I was little, I used to comb my hair with a toilet brush. Do you know what? That's exciting. I mean, I guess whatever blows your hair back. Some people play Twister with their sister. Some people brush their hair with a toilet brush. I mean, yeah, whatever blows your hair back, homie. Biff, if that was a beard, it's patchy as fuck. Like, that's why I don't grow a beard. I swear to God. I said the other day, right? I haven't had a shave because I went away for the weekend, but I thought that I wanted to try a beard again, because I was like, you know, I've got a decent mow. I was like, but I've tried to grow a beard before, and I mean nothing but respect when I say this. So I looked like a terrorist cross a fucking vagrant. And like I said, I mean all respect with that, but I realised very quickly, I remember, like, I was like, I told you guys, I'm going to try and grow my beard out again because I think it's not going to be patchy. And it literally got to like 2 days longer than this facial hair has been on my head. And I said, there is no way. There is just no way. I'd love to be able to grow a big, thick beard. I'm telling you, I'd have a big, whopping fucking Ned Kelly one like that. Like that. But not, do you know what? I'd have like, I would look like a distinguished barber. If I had a beard, I would look like a distinguished barber, I think. Kind of think that's what I look like. Most times anyway. Yes, you do. Hey Biff, have you heard the independent Aussie artist Leah May? Or Leah May, maybe.
Amazing.
Oh, do you know what? I actually have. And yes, She is friggin' amazing. So in my defence, I had not heard of that name until the other day, and JJ actually said, "Hey," because like she knows how much I love words of songs. Yeah. I think the owns music that I create says that. But yeah, no, I really really like that. Have you heard the Pink Floyd cover that she done of "Wish You Were Here"? It's amazing. Biff, Ida Budrose wants to do a spread in clear of you. She's asking why you won't return her calls. She said you can bring your skateboard. Hey, Ida Budrose is dead, isn't she? I don't know. If you're not, sorry, Ida. But I'll tell you what, she's about the only one that didn't freaking contact me in the last week for an interview or some kind of statement that they would have made it sound like I said something totally different than what I said. I actually said, like, all due respect to one of them. I replied to one email and I said, after last time, which was the first time I'd ever been fucked with my pants on, excuse me, ladies. But, I mean, that's the reality of it. I was like, bro, I just got fucking railed with my pants on. That's never happened before. And yeah, I said, yeah, after last time when you fucking dry ran me with no pants on, there will never be a time in fucking the future where you will ever get any information out of me, anyone. And so I know there's probably about 5 definite mainstream medias that are going to be watching this right now. So yeah, you can definitely eat a dictionary, and yeah, it's never going to happen. Did you notice I gave you 50 big ones yesterday? Wait. If you did, I promise you I haven't noticed that. And if you did, I absolutely appreciate that, you absolute legend. It's fine. You all good?
I'm good, I'm organised.
There's JJ.
Oh, hey!
Yeah, you were going to get your laptop, remember?
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, goodness.
I'll
be back.
I could probably do this, actually. Wait.
Hey?
You may not need to get that. I'll be able to put it on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Does that have like a thing where you can like tone it down a bit?
Tone what down? No. I just had to turn the volume down, but there you go. You can talk there.
Oh, Jesus.
That's as simple as it gets.
That's right. I'm good.
You might have to really can't move any more
That's
that
so
way,
weird.
or
That's fine. I'm fine. I don't. That light is. Why is it so much brighter tonight?
I don't know, because it's a bright light.
Oh, that's better. Thank you. I felt like I needed to just keep staring at it like a moth.
Hey! Let's see who's lucky
Hi,
today
everyone.
with the 5 memberships again. Oh, you bloody legend. Oh, you know what? What date are we in? What's the date? It's the 28th today. So, in 3 days. So Jared just pumped out 5 memberships. So, Twisted 10 got 1. Jacob Clark got 1. Silo Rose got 1. Shiloh Rose. Oh, you know what? I actually, I fucking love that name. I reckon it's cool.
It is cool.
Jai McCormack got one, and Anonymity. But
Oh.
yep.
What was that? Can you just repeat that?
I think I said it right. Anonymity.
Anonymity?
So
I can't even say that
all
word.
of you legends that just received a free membership can now watch my members only content. If your name is in green, that means you just received a free membership. If you didn't hear me name your name, but in my defense, in your defense, I'm not the best speller. Like
Anonymity. I can't say that word. Can you say that word?
Just
Just that word.
oh, it's an shushmish.
It's just a normal word.
Anonymity. I know, but like
But I can't say that word ever.
I know, but that's not what was said there.
Yeah, but that's what I think it's meant to say.
No, I know, but there's obviously a play on the word. That's anonymity.
I think it's like meant to be
Oh.
like that.
It doesn't matter. It's cool.
That's what I was trying to say, but I can't say the normal word.
Okay, I've got to get in here.
Oh my god, thank god someone else can't say it. Oh, thanks, Colin. What do you need to get? What's wrong?
No, I'm thinking I maybe might get the bigger tripod and put it behind the desk. That way it'll be back more, and we'll
No,
be both
that's
in the screen.
It's fine, like I can sit here. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't like that light.
Alright, that's better.
And it's like reflecting on my glasses.
Alright, what's going on anyway, legends? What are you all up to tonight? What are we talking about tonight? It's been a while since JJ's been on
It
live.
has been a while.
Alright, so for those of you that missed my memo in the community posts, so her live access is not enabled
Yeah,
yet.
it is, but it's like I can't get it working on my bloody thing, remember?
Yeah, so it's
like-
just a technical issue.
Yeah.
We will rectify that shortly.
Sorry, guys.
Not tonight, obviously.
Yeah, I was a bit cranky. I had a little bit of a hectic day and a bit of crazy stuff happened to Savo that kind of threw me off a bit. So, yeah, I was over trying to.
Why don't you tell them what happened today?
Yeah, it was not fun. So, I was like on my way here, and I knew that Biff was doing a video.
So I said, I'm actually making a video. Can you just message me before you get to my place so I can either like pause the video and then continue after so the dogs don't go off?
Yeah, because Zeusy always just goes off when he knows that I've rocked up.
And the other
And I
two
knew that would happen.
maniacs. But anyway,
And so to save that happening, like oh hey Mumsy. Yeah, to save any of that happening, like I was absolutely busting. I just needed to go to the loo. And I was like going past like the public toilets kind of near where we used to live, and I was like, oh stuff it, I'll just pull in here, I'll quickly go, and then it won't upset the dogs and stuff like that. Anyway, so I went in and, you know, did my thing, and then literally as I went to turn around and flush the toilet, something caught my eye, like up above me,
listen to this shit.
and there was a guy watching me the whole time.
There was a man watching her through the top of the toilet in the public toilet.
He wasn't so much a man, like he was like look, I reckon he could possibly be high school, end of high school, or maybe just fresh out of high school kind of age. And yeah, it was horrible. Like I don't know, I still feel a bit weird to, like I don't know, it kind of threw me a bit tonight, because like it's just the last thing you expect. And like I don't know how long he was there for, and I looked up and like I caught eye contact with him.
Thank you, lucky stars, you weren't still fucking there, motherfucker. Sorry, ladies, for swearing so intensely, but you can thank your lucky stars.
And I looked and I just said like, what the f*** are you doing? And he jumped down and stuff and must have legged it. But I don't know, like usually I thought that I was pretty tough, but I just stood there for like 5 minutes, like I didn't want to go out there because I just didn't, I don't know.
And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that.
But it's not that I was scared, I don't know, I think it just shocked me, like I was really like, what the hell just happened, like did, you know?
And then, so I'm so glad. Obviously, I'm a little bit famous in my hometown at the moment because of the articles, and then now all the supermarket ladies and men realise that now I'm the Chaos Chronicles, and so they've all been quite good about it. But so what actually happened was the police walked in while we were there. And
At the supermarket, yeah.
At the supermarket, and JJ was like, "Hey, listen," because she tried to talk to.
I tried to call them.
So we're not saying any towns or anything. So we tried to. She tried to talk to the normal.
The local ones, and then I couldn't get on to
When
them.
you live in smaller towns, right? If you can't get through to your local police because they don't have many,
It goes to
it goes to another police station that has officers there, which is what happened.
Yeah.
So.
And they were great. Like they were really good.
Because.
Yeah, sorry. I wasn't gonna call. Like I was just gonna come here and just go nah. But I thought no. Like this is across the road from a primary school.
In my fucking town.
Well, there's 2 primary schools literally nearby, and there was also like a couple of young kids, like high school kids, a couple of girls. One was actually in the toilets on the other side as well. So I was like, no, I can't not say anything, because what if this guy's like a frequent flyer and it's a thing that he does, you know, like.
So she tried to call the police and she was put through to a separate police station, which obviously kind of took it as a grain of sand, kind of, because, you know, only like very little description, blah, blah, blah. But obviously because it happened in my town, we're in my shopping centre and the police walked in there. And I'm so glad this happened, right? Because there would be a lot of people that would still believe that the police want to talk to me regardless of the video that I posted yesterday. And I was so glad that they did walk in and JJ was able to sort it out.
I went and just let them know what had happened. And just in case, because like the other police from the other place that I did speak to, they were going to call them and, you know, get them to just make them aware kind of thing. And yeah, I thought, no, when they walked in, I'll just, you know, touch base and just, yeah, make sure that they do, I don't know, just, I'm not expecting them to go and find this guy, but it's like just to be aware from now on, because like I think like the young girls that were there, like I went and spoke to them and I said, girls, listen, this is what's just happened to me, just be careful, you know, like I don't know if he's still around or who he is or what, so.
Yeah, and they were pretty good about it. And
one of the girls said to me, this is why they need better infrastructure.
That's actually what one of the girls said to JJ. One of the high school girls. She's like,
legend.
this is why we need better infrastructure.
And then there was a young guy, like, he was a legend, like, he actually, because it was right after it happened, I was kind of really shaken up. And he was sitting out on, like, a bench, and I just said, listen, have you seen anyone run off or anything? And he hadn't, because he said, sorry, I've been on my phone the whole time. And then he even offered, he's like, do you need me to walk you somewhere, or do you need me, you know, are you okay?
Yeah,
and,
quite a young gentleman about it, really.
Lovely.
And, yeah.
But yeah, that happens, which was kind of just yuck. Like, it just made me feel yuck all day for the rest of the day, like.
And it kind of had, like I said, and I know it's very horrible, but obviously, like, I think that the people in the shopping centre were, even the police, when I walked up, you could just tell, because one of them is the police that I had to deal with to get my licence back, and the other one I've never seen before. And you could tell, I walked over there and they, like, he just looked at me, the one that hasn't seen me before.
And they didn't know that we were there together, so I'm standing there talking to him, then he just walks over and just starts standing there listening, and they're like looking like...
They're looking like, is this guy standing here, he's going to make a fucking YouTube video. But, you know, it was good for my local town members, because I am an upstanding member of my community, and it was good for them to see me talking to the police, and obviously, you know, I made it so they could know that it was me, because I said, I ended up getting my licence back, sir. I just thought I'd let you know. And he's like, well, I was actually there that day. And I was like, oh, really?
Commodores, you know, it might have been. She's naughty.
Oh, he's showing you a
naughty
bloody
girl.
legend. Balls.
No, thank you, Commodores. That was good. That was naughty grandma.
Thank you, Shawnee.
I can't see.
Yo, Biff. Hi, JJ. Very nice to meet you.
Hi.
Oh, so this is Evsy. He's been here forever, but obviously...
I think he's been in here once before when I was here, but like I think he was like new. Maybe.
No, you,
Or I was
you,
new.
you and you.
One of us were new.
You and you. Evsy's been here since forever.
Yeah.
Oi, Cyborg, you bloody legend. Evening, Biff and crew. Do you think Daniel Kinahan will roll his hold up in a Dubai prison? Look, I will say this, and I'm sure you will understand. I am gonna decline to answer that question, for I'm sure you could understand. But
Would a Dubai prison be like?
but like if no, I don't. Do you know what I mean?
I thought you were going to decline to answer.
Yeah, well, in the case that people thought that I was declining to answer because I thought yes, I thought that I better say no. Because I don't think that at all. But thank you, you absolutely bloody legend, for your support.
You ain't called a cockatoo. Wait, it's Shakira. Oh no, that's whenever, wherever.
Oh, this cooker has a GF.
He's gluten free.
Yeah, bro. Oi, I'll give you my mobile number. Check your sister's phone. I'm on there too.
What? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, don't come in here or I'll come back at you. I'm telling you, I've got fast twitch fibers like a
He
steel,
does.
like a steel trap,
He's like a caribou.
and I'm like
What's a caribou? That's like a deer.
a caribou is like
They'd
a.
have fast twitch fibers though, wouldn't they?
I mean, they do. They run
There you
from.
go. You are like a
They
caribou.
run from lions and tigers and bears.
That's what I
Oh
thought
my!
That's my place like home.
Oi, Chriso, you bloody legend.
Happened to me once in my house.
God bless you and your family, brother. Oi, Frank V, you bloody
Wow.
legend. Thank you so much. Oh, you know what? I just had the craziest, best weekend with my family. There was like so many crazies in the one place, and it was absolutely awesome. And it was just awesome. It was a really, really, really just a humbling experience for everybody that was there, considering why we were there.
Bye, Mark.
Sorry, legends. I've got a. I say technical difficulty, but I'm gonna just tell you the truth. I've got a bit of a.
Child.
I've got a family issue going on at the moment, and
Yeah.
it is.
It is what it is.
So I'm gonna do this.
But on do not disturb.
Yeah.
It sounded like the old Nokia 5110 ringtone.
Oh, do you know what? Who said that?
Upside no.
Oh, that's exactly why I picked it. Like, I don't know what Nokia from, but I remember that tone, and I was like, it actually sounds like. I remember, right?
Polyphonic.
When I was doing, yes. How good were polyphonic red?
3200.
Like, I don't know, you guys will remember, I'm not good with shit like this, right? But it was the first Nokia that had the blue screen. It was a little silver one, and it was pretty flash at the time. Didn't have a camera, it was before cameras, but it was tiny. It was the smallest Nokia at the time, and that's what it made me think of.
That was like 3200 or 3210 or something. No, the 3210 was the one with the round buttons and the polyphonic ringtones, and then you used to be able to get the bit of paper that you'd put in the back and change the cover.
Something serious just happened, guys.
My memory worked?
What do you mean, what? So anyway, my son is interstate right now. As you guys know, I have spoken to the Victoria Police about my situation. Now, I just said 10 minutes ago that I literally walked up to the police while Jess was talking to them, so I could prove to all the lovely old ladies and gentlemen at my local shopping centre that the police do not want me. And I literally said something that they could hear, that the police knew who I was, right? Which was, I just thought I'd let you know that I did get my license back, because he was the officer I dealt with before I got my license back, blah, blah, blah. I needed to answer some bullshit questions. Anyway, he was quite the gentleman to me, this guy too. And then, so anyway, my son has just rang me and said, I've just been pulled over by the police and they were going to arrest me if I didn't give them your address. And I was like...
And they're not even from this state.
I was like, hang on a fucking minute. Wait, go back, mate. Go back. And he said, that's exactly what happened. He goes, they've been looking for me for 9 days. Rewind 9 days and fucking do the math. Anyway, they've been looking for him for 9 days because of me. And something to do with fucking transferring my license. Like, are you from...
They're not even from Victoria.
They're not even from Victoria. You guys know I just got my license back. I fucking don't live in another state.
And also what, like, happened...
And also, what does this have to do... Like, if you want to talk to me so much, why were you wanting to talk to my son? And you've literally just told my son that he was going to get arrested if he didn't give you my address. Oi, you fucking dipshits, you've already got my address.
And that can't
I
even
just got off fucking parole. You guys have got my address. Like, stop hounding my family over things that I fucking do. And you're really making the biggest deal out of it. What? So now that I've said that one state's police don't want to talk to me, you guys want to chime in? Well, guess what? I don't care how close the Murray River was to it. And I know the banks of the Murray River there on Victoria is New South Wales. Well, guess what?
You didn't cross it.
You can jump on fucking Google Earth right now and have a look. I know exactly how far away it is from the edge of that property, which is 668 metres. I'm not silly. I'm actually a little bit smarter than I look.
Not as dim as you seem, are you?
And I'm telling you, all of these things are exactly why I am not fucking charged in Victoria right now. All of these pieces of shit were quick to say that we spoke to the owner. Well, guess what? The owner doesn't live in Wollongong. He lives in fucking Tasmania. Of course I can't have spoken to the owner. But I've told people that I spoke to the person that was there. Nobody, not one person from the mainstream media thought, oh yeah, let's follow up on that. They automatically just said, let's just make fucking headlines for headlines and say that, yeah.
Sorry, I was showing Commodore's what he said.
Thank you, Commodores. And yeah, do you know what I mean? I just think, like, now you're going to start hassling my children over it. Well, guess what? Yous will be hearing from me. And I hope you're watching this right now, because you can guarantee you that I have a fucking army of lawyers behind me.
And the Chaos Crew.
Absolutely.
And me.
Oh, yeah, might I say to all you legends in the chat right now, and JJ, you're right. So to all you legends in the chat right now, every single one of yous, I just want to say thank you, because every single video that the mainstream media put out from mine, all we could see was unwavering support from you legends. So much so that they turned the comments off on every single video, because 95% of them comments were in support of what I did. And I just want to say thank you to all you legends, because if you have a look at last night's video, I actually think that it's maybe the police commenting. And yeah. Oi, JD, you bloody legend. Bottles.
Someone asked who was the YouTuber that walked around the shipping container. Don't know. Not sure.
I refuse. I can't recall. Do you know what? I'll let all of you legends know, in case you ever find yourself in a courtroom being pressured by the public prosecution. To any question they answer you, and you can't answer no comment in court, yeah? That doesn't fly in court. But if you say these exact words what I say, to any question they ask, like if they said to you, say, I'm talking to you, Mr. Brown, right? If they said, Mr. Brown, did you murder this man on this date? And you say, I can't recall. Guess what? They can never ask that question again.
What if you just say,
No, nothing.
You don't know what
That is, it doesn't even matter. There's no word in court. that is the most important word to you to know that I can't recall. Because once you answer those questions with that statement, they cannot ask you that exact same question again. Now, they might try and like twist that question around, but I guarantee you, no matter how hated you are by the judge will pull them up and say, hang on, you've already answered this question. You are not allowed to ask it in 17 different ways to try and pull the defendant up.
I have a question.
Yes.
What if you were to say to the police or whoever it is that's questioning, I don't know court stuff.
You should always say no comment to the police.
No, but what if
every time?
What if they like tried to then spin
or
it?
I don't answer questions.
What if they then tried to spin it on you and you said, I know what you're doing? Don't spin the question around, I know what you're doing. No,
because I promise you, the people in that courtroom, especially in a county court, are very, very professional at their job.
But
and no. That they are like used car salesmen that will slit your throat.
Yeah, but they can't.
I know, but they are very, very good at their job and very, very good at making you say what they want you to say.
But what if you started...
So, the best thing to do is to say, I can't recall, then they cannot come back with any retort.
But what if you started questioning them instead?
Oh, you can guarantee you, I never pled guilty.
What would happen?
Well, I represented myself a lot too, and I always do that so I can be my own fucking barrister and say whatever I want, because I'm not a barrister, and I get to say whatever I want, but the judge will say, Mr. Hughes, you can't say that, and I'll say, sorry, Your Honour, I didn't know, I'm not a lawyer, so, but now you know. But guess what? After you say it, you can the jury can't unhear what you say. They try and tell you, they'll say to the jury, all right, madam and sir, fucking people from the jury, please strike that information from your fucking memory. That is not a part of this trial. Well, guess what? It most definitely, you can't, as much as you might think that you can. Like, say, for instance, if they said, Mr. Hughes said this, and this, and then I say, well, guess what?
Nuh-uh.
No, but if I said that, like...
objection, you're on her.
Yeah, if I said, objection, you're on her. Yeah.
What if
it doesn't matter. I can say whatever I want because I am not... Can you say
objection?
Of course, I have to say objection.
No, but like, if they're saying... Yeah, can you say that? Like, really? I want to go to court just to do that. I'd be like Legally Blonde. No, she's really smart. I'd be like...
I don't know. I have intrusive thoughts, right? So every time I say objection, my brain wants me to say erection.
Oh.
And I don't mean any disrespect to the ladies in the room, but I'm just saying I have intrusive thoughts, ADHD, maybe a slight bit of fucking Tourette's. I don't know.
Autism? But
sometimes there is words that come out of my mouth that I don't mean to come out. And that's happened.
What if you said that?
Well, I've said a lot of things in court. I've told you guys the funniest was when they brought in my jury on my last trial and they were all over 55 years old, right? So I waited for them all to pile in, all of them. And at the start, there's about 50 you can pick from your 12. You got to pick 12 from 50. And so anyway,
talk to them before you pick them?
Fucking oath you can. And they introduce themselves. They say, hello, my name is Mary Jane. Good name to pick, yeah. Hello, my name is Mary Jane and I am a teacher and rah, 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 right? And then so you get to ask some questions and you can say, Your Honour, fuck them off, not trustworthy, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, when they all piled in and sat in their chairs and were waiting to introduce themselves to me, I stood up and said, Your Honour, on it, hey, Your Honour. And then Your Honour was like,
you sound like little Johnny.
Your Honour was like very, very pissed off because I automatically just standed up and started trying to get the judge's attention, which I did. And he said, yes, Mr. Hughes, what's going on? I said, I think there's a mix-up here because I definitely got the Greyhound Bingo bus tour and my jury is at the bingo. You guys need to sort that out. And the judge is like, what are you talking about? I'm like, every single one of my jurors in this room is over 55 except for one, and that's not even a lie.
That's good.
No, it's
No,
not.
not for you.
Look at how I look.
Yeah.
Just on the way I look,
It'd be good
for
for
a
me.
55-year-old that knows nothing about crime and they're saying bikey, 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 they all hate me.
See, I'd be absolutely stoked if it was like for me if it was.
No, see, for me, that was like red flag number one. And I stood up and I knew that if I stood up and let the jury hear me say this shit, but guess what? Jury instantly dismissed because...
Just tell them you're Post Malone.
No, guess what? You are not allowed to talk until you are talking to the jury person. So you are not allowed to give them any predisposition to thinking you are either guilty or not guilty. So me standing up and saying, hey, dickhead, this is the Greyhound Bingo bus tour, and you've got my fucking jury at the bingo. There's a mix-up here. Like, the bus that turned up to the court is not my jury. And you're in trouble.
Did you have a certain...
And they instantly dismissed the jury.
Did you have a certain question that you'd ask the jurors before you... Like, would you ask them all the same? Because I would have one question that I would ask them all.
My instant question would be this. Do you have a government job? My very first and only question.
Really?
Do you have a government job?
God, I would have gone like...
Because I don't really care about anything else. Because if you have a government job, I think it's going to be very hard for you to have an unbiased decision on someone that looks like me, talks like me, is charged with the charges
Looks
I
like
was
me.
charged with at the time. Even though I did save a girl's life, it doesn't matter. I just feel like people that work for the government have an agenda which does not align with mine. And so that would be the very first question I asked every single time.
I want to know what everyone
They
else...
would say, I'm a teacher, I would say, is it a government school or a private school?
I want to know what everyone else would ask the jury. If you had one question to ask the jury, because you know what I'd ask them?
How many holes in a crumpet?
No, because I already know.
Why are
No.
twisties twisted?
No.
How does a posi track rear end work in a Plymouth? That is the ultimate question. If I asked that to a jury and they answered that, I would be like, you have just answered the age-old question that every fucking Chrysler owner has ever wanted to know. How the fuck does a posi track rear end work on a Plymouth? No one knows. They just know that it works. That's a good question. Sorry, my brain went straight there. What would be the most impossible question to ask
No,
them?
not impossible. You want to ask a question that, like, shows you that, like, you know, I was thinking I would ask either, why are you here?
It's even on Joe Dirt.
Like, I know obviously jury duty, but
'Cause
like,
Joe
I
Dirt
would
has
say,
a
like,
Chrysler. He has
No.
a Plymouth.
I would
He has
ask
a Plymouth Barracuda.
if they had a choice whether they would choose chocolate or lollies.
In a jury, they're not handing out lollies.
No, I would say the jury people, so that I
True
knew who
story,
to
though.
choose, and I wouldn't trust the people that chose
I
chocolate.
promise you, right? I promise you guys, and you must know this, that if you are an upstanding member of this community and you've never been charged with a criminal offence, you will, in some point in your life, get called for jury duty, right?
That's me.
And it does not matter. You will get called for jury duty, and I promise you, you don't have a choice. So guess what? You might get called to Joe Blogs, who is a serial PDF,
What if you're sick?
a serial PDF file, and unless you have serious enough, like, you have to give reason why you
It's a
can't.
good one, Colin.
It is every single person of the community's job to do jury duty once in their life, and I promise you, at some stages, all will get called.
What if they identify as someone that doesn't do jury duty?
It doesn't matter.
But like they can't
this
take
is
my
what
rights
that-
away from
This
me.
is what they'll say, right? Because trust me, I've been in court with 100, whatever you call these people that identify as fucking sovereign citizens, or people that don't hold their hand on a Bible. Anyway, it does not matter. You still have to be sworn in. So if they say, all right, swear in the Bible, like I say, no, I'm an atheist.
I don't swear.
I don't fucking swear on the Bible. So guess what? You still have to repeat what they say. And it doesn't matter. You still have to be sworn into every single court, regardless. You can be a Muslim, and they expect a Muslim to fucking put their hand on a fucking Catholic Bible. That's never in a million years going to happen. Ever. That will never ever happen. I'm not even being racist by any fucking... I'm just telling you the truth. That is never going to happen. So, they have to be sworn in different ways. But it doesn't matter. If you step into a courtroom and you have to open your mouth in a courtroom, you have to be sworn in.
What if you said, right, I don't want to do it, and they said, too bad, like you have to? And what if you said...
So the judge would say, you have about 10 seconds to make a decision, or you're about to be charged with contempt of court.
Listen to my story. What if you said, I don't want to do it, and they were like, you have to, and then you said, okay, well, I'm not going to pay attention to the case. I don't care. I'm just going to say whatever.
You will get charged with being an aggressive juror or a
choosing not to.
A biased juror, and you are warned of all this stuff before you go in there.
No, but if you just like do what any other juror does and just friggin' have whatever.
Because I'll tell you what. Because if 11 of them jurors find me guilty and you, who doesn't want to, finds me not guilty, guess what happens? Not guilty. Yeah. Not guilty.
But that's like they. So
I'll
they
tell you
shouldn't
what.
Force someone to
I'm
do
the
it.
only person in history who I've ever fucking heard of having a majority verdict called on them. So I had a hung jury in my last trial where I got my 9 years. One of the jurors literally cried when I got sentenced. I'm not even joking. Looked me straight in the eyes, cried and said, I'm sorry. I fucking thought you were not guilty. Anyway, so that person came back and not just one, but anyway, I had a hung jury. And then, so what actually happened was, an hour later, the jury came up and asked the judge a question, which was this exact question. What route did Mr. Hughes take to get from where he was to the victim's house, right? And so the judge literally went Google Maps, printed them out a map from Google, highlighted it with his highlighter at his desk, and gave it to the jurors, right? So, not only when this shit happens, if anything happens in a court and I am on remand, you get taken back to the cells while they're doing their professional talks. But if they're ever talking about me, I have to be present. So anyway, the juror came forward. I'd already been a hung jury. So they came back an hour later and said, we want this. The judge went bang, printed it from Google Maps. My lawyer said, hey, dickhead, you cannot introduce fucking evidence to a trial, which is exactly what happened. It was called a miscarriage of justice, as a matter of fact. And it is illegal for the judge to introduce his own evidence to a fucking running trial, right? Because that is not part of the fucking trial that all gets put forward at the contest mention, contest hearing, the contest process. They can't do that. So that straight away made my case go from county court to Supreme Court, which meant nothing anyway because I still got, like I said, fucked with my pants on. Dry run and all. Didn't even spit shine me. Anyway, I'm just going to go to the loo.
On that note. You right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to reverse out of here and get out.
Oh.
It's alright, we can do this.
You got this. Oh, watch your foot. Oh, thought you were tangled up. Oh. Hang on, guys. I'm just trying to... there we are. Alright, hang on. I'm going to catch up with what's been going on. I've been sitting back here. JJ, what was the song that you posted last post? Which one? Was that my bit of a controversial one, was it? The Cash Brand Man? Brand Man? I went to say Brad Man then. Oh, my jail stories. I don't have any jail stories. I'm a good girl. Do you know, I've never actually... I do! I can't hear a word you're saying. Oh, yeah. The only reason I was not fined and locked up for not going in for jury duty is because I rang them directly and explained I was starting a new job. Oh, really? And they let you off? It's a good idea. I mean, good, thanks, Mick. How are you?
I heard that, and just let me tell you. So, just say for instance, if you got called to my trial, which my last trial was in Shepparton, and you were from Melbourne, guess what? You're getting the hotel paid for, your fuel paid for, every bit of food for the day paid for, and you also get paid whatever you get paid at your job, because obviously you can't be there because you're on a trial. You get paid to be there.
No, someone just said that they weren't fined and locked up for not going for jury duty because they rang them directly and explained they were starting a new job.
And you would have had to prove that exact fact.
So good to hear we have a responsible girl amongst us. I don't know about responsible. No, I tried.
I don't know what they're called, but I tried Michelle's pastisseries for the first time tonight.
Persisties.
Whatever the fuck they are, they're good.
Persisties?
Michelle's pastisseries.
You want to do jury duty? Yeah, do you know what? I'd actually be really intrigued. Like, I wouldn't be able to knock it back simply because I'm such a, like...
Okay, but I'll say this. What if you go on a serial PDF file fucking you have to watch and see the most brutal things that you're never going to be able to unsee?
Well, I tell them I was traumatized and I wanted to go home.
And guess what? You're locked in now, you can't.
I'm sick. I have COVID. What if I had COVID?
Well, Mrs. I would love it, I'm so intrigued. That's the reality.
No, I didn't say I'd love it. I said, like, I would be intrigued. I wouldn't want to knock it back because I'd be intrigued what was, you know. I don't want to do it.
Most
but
things
like,
that go through the court are fucking horrible. That's why they're in there.
Yeah.
So, you know, most things that you're going to see are going to horrify you.
Oh, I can imagine. But, like, and that's the thing. That's where it's, like, the fact that they force people to have to do that. You guys should investigate the Phillip Island murders and the bones they recently dug up. Oh, and was that in the backyard? I got picked and just told them I couldn't do it because I was waiting for a hip replacement. What if you get a boring case though? Yeah, true, Mr. Banks. Oh, look, I would prefer not to have to do it, to be honest. Signed a letter, said he's not doing the jury duty, and they let him off. Oh, well, there you go. A good doctor equals no jury duty. Oh, and there's legit reasons if you live more than 100 kilometres away from the court. Where do they get all the money to do that? So we pay for our own jury duty.
So the person who is the defendant.
Talking here, like,
The defendant has to have a lawyer, and the government, who fights them, has to have their own lawyers, which are called the prosecution, which are the best lawyers in the country.
yeah, right. So I've only ever been to court once. Oh, like apart from with other people. I actually had to go once. So like maybe I'm not so innocent, but like look, in my defense, Your Honor, it wasn't a criminal case. It was well yeah, kind of. Well I had a conviction. Is that what they call it? A conniption? But it was simply like I had this thing where I like fainted or had a blackout, right? And so I went down and I like hit my head here on the side of the wall, which split my head open, and then I went down onto my face and like busted my lip and my face and stuff. Anyway, so like when I it knocked me out, and when I came to, I was kind of like bobbing a bit apparently, and they weren't sure if I'd had a seizure or if that was caused from the double head knock or whatever. Kinda, yeah. But yeah, so what happened after that was I obviously got taken in an ambulance down to Epping, and then, long story short, I ended up, as soon as, so a couple of days later, I still wasn't, like, I was like massively concussed, and so I wasn't feeling great, like I couldn't speak properly and stuff, and like, I drove myself to the hospital, and like literally within being there not that long, the doctor had gone and contacted Vic roads and they took my license off me. They wouldn't even let me drive home from the hospital. And I had to prove over, like, they gave me a minimum of 6 months I wasn't allowed to drive for. I wasn't allowed to work and I wasn't allowed to drive.
Basically exactly what just happened to me, kind of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just look like a fool. And yeah, so, and it was absolutely horrible, like, because I couldn't do anything, like, single parent, my income, I wasn't allowed to work. I couldn't drive it, and like living in a little rural town. So anyway, long story short, so my son was only like, I think grade 5 or something at the time, and it was pouring rain one day. Someone was meant to pick him up for me, and they couldn't. They pulled out at the last minute, and I wasn't going to make him walk halfway across town in the pouring rain.
So you committed a criminal offence.
So I went and picked up my son from school, and the police blocked me in at the primary school in front of everyone. And
that's horrible.
It was horrible. And then they went on to tell me they reckon that they'd been watching me drive for 3 weeks before. Which was only like a little bit. Like I'd go up the bush.
I find that very hard to believe. If they were watching you for 3 weeks.
They specifically said that. That's exactly what I said. I said, what, and you're only pulling me up now?
What were they watching you for?
Yeah. And yeah, and then over the top of his body worn camera he told me to just drive straight home. And I was like, this is a trap. Anyway, so I did. And then he told me, like, pretty much, you shouldn't. I was like, look, I'm on a medical suspension. Like, my son, I explained the situation. And he was like, look, I knew who this cop was. He was pretty good. He was the local cop, and he told me he'd let me off with a warning and this and that. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. Anyway.
I know, I am. I really am.
And then two or 3 months later, I had the police knock on my door with a summons to go to court for it. And so, yeah, I ended up on a good behaviour bond. Like, the judge didn't even fine me. He's like, you've got no history, like, nothing. And I explained my situation, and he said, look, can you be good for 3 months? I was like, look, I can try.
Biff and JJ, I'm out of here going to grab a pizza.
Bye, Paul.
Oi, Paul, take the bloody legend.
Yeah, so that's the only war story I've got. Like I have my license taken off me.
Oi, thank you, Wizard from Oz. I will always be the voice from the people that can't have one because they're in prison. And not everyone can talk about the things that I openly talk about as well. And unapologetically talk about. Yeah.
Oh no, do you know it wasn't 3 months, it was minimum of 6 months. And then it ended up being like 12 months before I was able to get my license back.
Thank you, the games.
Because I had to do 12 different, I had to do brain scans, heart scans, all these different specialist tests, which as you know, 4 to 6 weeks sometimes between specialist appointments.
Well, yeah, it's been a little bit longer for me.
Well, no, that was happening to me, and then they cancel it, and I had to try and get to Melbourne, 2.5 hours more away with no license, no support network really,
100%.
It was horrible.
The cancellations are the worst.
That's when
because there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, then I couldn't even earn an income. So I ended up going, and that's when I bought my chainsaw. I went and cut wood.
The night before jury duty, I happened to fall in trouble with some people in the underground and was stabbed in the leg and arm with a Phillips screwdriver.
I'll get you out of it.
I'll tell you a Phillips screwdriver story in a sec. So I sent them the photos and they dismissed me. Yeah, 100%. So I'll tell you this funny story. I was at MRC once, right? And this is back when smoking, before it got banned. And so there was a smoko shed in the kitchen, right? I always try and, if I've just got to any prison, I always try and get a job in the kitchen just because it's the best way to put size on. You get fucking endless amounts of food. There's a lot of bonuses to working in the kitchen. Some of them I won't talk about. But anyway, so, oh my God, I need to read that question.
That's the one you read. No, this one down here.
No, I know, but I need to finish what I was saying. Otherwise, I'll never ever read that. If I read that, it'll be all over. Anyway, moving on. I found a number plate on the side of the road. I was a courier. I put it in the glove box and I forgot it. A year later, I was getting searched and a cop a
Wow.
possession of stolen goods. It was off a stolen.
car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Do you know what? I actually know of that happening to someone that I know.
So can they get
So-
you if you've just got one number plate?
Well, this is what they were doing, right? And it's the most brilliant idea. They were getting number plates off the side of the road that they were finding, and they were making maps of Australia. So if they found a Tasmanian number plate that was in the shape, they would make a map, the Tasmania, but have the Tassie bit on it so you could see. And then New South Wales would be from a New South Wales plate, rah, rah, rah. And he was
Wow.
making this artwork and selling them. And then all of a sudden, he was selling it on fucking Spotify and shit, and
Etsy.
and the police rocked up and charged him for having stolen number plates, same as like you just said.
You're joking. Like, so if you just find one and like put it on your wall or something,
100%.
you
So,
just wanna, you
so
know.
these aren't real signs, yeah. So I could never, ever, ever have a real sign.
That's our old street sign.
What? Like, yeah, I would definitely get in trouble for it.
Really?
Yeah.
God, everyone's so like. They can't know they're doing anything anymore.
Nah.
God, remember like you go into the old school, like, you know, your friends in primary school, you go into like
Their dad's
their
shed.
the
And there'd be
newspaper,
like 50 different signs from the street
and like number
in
plates.
the town you lived in.
100%.
Yeah.
And
Well,
like it was weird if like as a teenager your friends or you know people didn't have their name on a street sign in their room, like on a real street sign. Because like you see your name or your family name and you gotta have it. I've never done it, but
well, one of my friends' dads had street signs and Nazi signs.
oh,
There was like
well, how's the bloke in?
no grey area there. And I remember every time I went in there, I was like, literally in my head, I could just hear,
Can't even fart in public, or you can't even go to the toilet in a public toilet these days.
Hey,
It's not.
hey, get out of that.
Oh, well, but let's go.
Well,
I guess
guess
it is
what?
A public toilet, isn't it? The public
Guess
are
what?
watching.
You can't even defend yourself in your own house. I think that is the biggest disaster law that we have. Like, what has it got to where if a bunch of fucking eshays are breaking into your house to get your car keys because you've got a fucking AMG fucking Mercedes, you can't even defend yourself, because guess what? If you hurt any of them little pricks, guess where you're going and guess where they're going? They're going to court, but they're getting bail and you're going to jail for defending your own house. I think that is the biggest fucking joke Australia-wide that we can't even do, and especially someone like me, right? I am an ex-crook, I have an extensive criminal record, and if someone broke into my house, I would definitely end up in prison, because I ain't even thinking twice.
You didn't do it though.
You'd want to hope that I'm not
I was
fucking...
there.
You would want to hope that I am not hammering in fucking nails in the back fence when you come, because
No, but I was there and I saw everything. You didn't do it.
it wouldn't even matter. I know the law. I would just go pull you straight in my fucking door anyway.
I asked for a screwdriver to fix a wheelie bin wheel when I was cleaning clinic at Dilwinia.
I was
Screws
going to
looked
tell
at me
my
real funny.
screwdriver story. That's what I forgot about before. Anyway, I need to finish that now. Quick screwdriver story, right? So I was at MRC before youth smoking. Was in the kitchen, in the smoko room, having a smoke. This dude's just staring at me, right? Like legit fucking staring at me, but not daggering me out, but staring at me. To the point where it caught my attention and I started like staring back and I was like, yo bro, what are you fucking looking at? Seriously, brother. And he's like, goes, did you used to live in Cranbourne? And I was like, yeah, I did. So everyone calls me Biff in jail, and I swear to God, like I've done years and years of jail, right? And I swear to God, so many of the people that I knew in prison legitimately just thought that my real name was Biff. Everyone, like seriously, just imagine that was my real name.
No, it's life.
And that's right, it's Leif, like TAFE with an L,
Like Taffel.
like Taffel. But anyway, he said, I think I pulled a screwdriver out on you at Cranbourne Shopping Centre one night. And I was like, I finished the story off for him straight away. As soon as he said it, I remembered exactly who it was. I said, yeah, I didn't end up with the screwdriver in me that night, though, did I? And he said, no, you didn't, I did. And I said, that's right. I remember that night perfectly.
You were screwed.
I was like, yeah. And then
Was it a Phillips head or a flathead?
But the reason he wanted to ask me that, because he assumed that last time I seen him, I literally fell over like 6 times, and
It happened.
it happens, and then he ended up with that screwdriver literally hanging out of his fucking back when he was running away. He pulled that out on me, yeah, thinking that because I was by myself, and I was from Marinda Park, he was from Cranbourne. There was always, yes, Marinda Park is in Cranbourne. I know everyone was going to say that, but
Not when you live there.
if you are from that area, you fucking know that there's wars, right? And so they tried to get me. I was by myself, and I just fucking attacked him like a spider monkey.
Was it a Phillips head or a flathead?
It was a fucking Phillips head.
I was just intrigued.
It was a Phillips head. Yeah.
So Philip got him.
Yeah. Yeah. And, true story, one of his friends got stabbed with a broken bottle that night too. Not by me, but that happened that night. I don't know where I was. I think I was gone by then.
Hello, boys.
But yeah, I was by myself, so obviously that person wasn't with me.
Ah, Nessie. Oh, you'll have to update me.
Alright, dogs are out.
Was
now,
that right?
Please.
Yeah. Out.
No. Like out.
His tail's just bang, bang, bang.
Out.
Look out. That was close. Oh, I don't know how to. Nearly took the phone with him. Alright, Nessie. Give him a 10-piece feed. You gave him a 10-piece feed?
I mean, kind of.
Oh,
It was-
okay.
They were eating screwdrivers that night. You definitely could have just done that.
I know, I was going to, but then I didn't know what to do.
Gave you a thumbs up too, mate. Thank you, legend. In the 1980s. Nah, this was actually in the early 2000s. I'm not as old as... Well, I don't even think I look that old, but sometimes people think I'm older than what I am. I think a lot of people think I'm older because of the acquaintances that I've had in my life, and because they are a lot older than me and from generations of crime before mine. And I think that a lot of people just assume that I maybe come from that generation. I don't know. But yeah, I am 43 years young. Yeah, I've lived a lot, Biff. Oh, thank you, Lisa. But yeah, I mean, I definitely have. I have fit like so much into those 43 years that it's crazy, you know. You know what? All of those, especially the Herald Sun that done articles on me, they know that I was a child actor, right? And you never hear him saying positive stuff like that. Like, that would have been a better selling story from child actor, because, like, do you know what I mean? Like, they were literally doing, like, tonight style videos. It was like, the criminal behind the YouTube video. Like, fully just sucking blood vampires, like, really trying to get every little bit out of it. But, once again, it did nothing but help me. So, thank you so much. But anyway, like I was saying before, my son rang me, right? And it's the second time I've had to leave the live to talk to my son, yeah? And he said to me, if I call you back, you know it's important. And I didn't even know what he was talking about then. I do now. But that's what he said. if I call you back during your live, you know it's important. So I tell you, I know exactly what police station it is, and I will be ringing them up straight away. I will be asking them, why are you hassling my children to speak to me? I got nothing to hide. So if they want to talk to me, I will go in there with a lawyer. But like, yeah, I will go in there and tell them no comment, and I can't recall. And yeah, there's nothing they can really do from that point on. But here's the fucking thing. Like, I'm pretty sure if the specific police that I called to ask, are you looking for me, don't want to talk to me, and I was told in no undoubted terms that not only do they not want to talk to me about the Desi Freeman incident, they do not want to talk to me about anything. And as a matter of fact, the lovely person that I talked to said, as a matter of fact, the last time we needed to talk to you was this year, which was about almost 6 years ago now. And she said, obviously, that is sorted out. So that's the first time I've said the gender of that officer I spoke to, by the way. I've tried to keep it as, you know what I mean? Because like I said, that officer actually showed me a lot of respect, considering what I was calling up about at the station I called up at. I actually thought that I was going to get someone with a chip on their shoulder about my Desi videos, so to speak, and they didn't. I actually was a little bit blessed that I got that person. In an interview room, that cop is always the good cop, I'm promising you. And fucking that person's partner is always bad cop, 100%. But they were very fucking like, do you know what I mean? What can I say? Because like, obviously, like, when I rang up, I was like, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, I can assure you I have no idea what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. And I said, but I feel like if I tell you specifically what YouTube video I am talking about, you will have seen it. And then when I told this person, they said, no, like, I promise you, I'm giving you my words. I don't know what you're talking about, but leave your number with me. I said, okay, here's a number you can get me on at any time. And they said, I'm going to speak to the sergeant. Because I said, if you don't know about this, you are the only officer at your police station that doesn't know about this, I promise you. Your cohorts will know about this. And so they left, spoke to their sergeant, called me back. It was like, I don't even think it was half an hour. Like, I legit think it was 20 minutes. And then, and said, firstly, I want to say this, especially with someone with a criminal history like you have. Now, I am not an active criminal, but I've also got to be a realist. I have an extensive one from stupidness since I was a youngster. And they said the last people we are going to tell if we are looking for you is the fucking media. Like, the last people we are going to ring and say is, hey, warn this ex-career criminal who literally had us on our toes the whole time. You know, I was always fucking on the run. I made it on Australia's Most Wanted a few times. And I literally, my exact thinking pattern was, they are making me work hard, so they need to work just as hard to get me. And I really thought that was the way that it went, and I honestly lived by that stupid, and I played cat and mouse with them for so long. And I said this to that officer, you know, I said, like, listen, I'm standing here right now, telling you that I was a dickhead. I fought the law and the law won. The vast majority of times. Now, I've bet some things, but, yeah, like I have, yeah, been through multiple different court cases for multiple different things, and the majority of the times I fought the law and the law won, mainly because of my sheer no care for whoever sees me doing what I'm about to do. If I had something to do, I wasn't someone that was going to come to your house in the middle of the night and do some crazy shit. You know, I was never that person. I was always like, if I've got a problem, I'm going to hit it face on right now. I don't care if it's broad daylight, Main Street, whatever, it's happening now. But I would never take it to their house, which sucks because, like, you know, especially some things people would try and say that I would bring things to their house. I would, if you didn't have a family. Fucking oath I was coming to your joint. But if you had a missus and kid at home, I was never coming to your house. Never. Never. Now, the only time you guys would have ever heard me say I went to someone's house when there was kids there, when I spoke last live and said that someone had a gun pointed at my brother's head. My friend come over and said, so-and-so's got a gun pointed at your brother's head. It wasn't at their house. It was in the middle of the court, actually. And yeah, I got charged with, well, pointing a gun at a 6-year-old child. That's the truth. And yeah, fast forward 2 years later, I bet that in court because that fucking poor 6-year-old child stood up against her whole family and said that my brother, my sister, my mum, my sister all made me lie and say that this man pointed a gun at me.
Good night, Mumsy. Mwah.
Night, Mumsy. And yeah, I bet that because that poor little girl had to get put through court, and yeah, she didn't want to get in trouble for telling the lies that her mum and her older brothers and sisters were telling her to tell. And yeah, I bet that day. But I said at the start of the court case, I said, listen, Your Honour, I'm telling you, if you want me to tell you that I pointed a gun at that guy, I fucking did. And I said, but never in my life has there been or would there be a time where if I'm holding something like that in my hand, would it be pointed in any general direction of any child? It's just not a part of me to do that. And as a matter of fact, like I said in last live, that, you know, I actually turned away and ran because it actually scared me. It happened in the middle of the court. I seen a couple of the younger sisters of this man come out, and like this guy had he had older sisters, but he had sisters that were like legitimately 20 years younger than me. Like his mother's range of children was crazy. And at the time, I was probably 26, and this guy would have been my age. And so, yeah, I was charged with pointing a gun at a child, and I had to fight that in court because my lawyer bailed on me and said, you have to plead guilty today because all these statements said you did it. And although they all said that I held a different size gun, one said it was a fucking sawn-off shotgun, one said it was a long-arm shotgun, the other one said it was a fucking little fucking pistol. They all said I had a different gun and something else happened. So it was clear to see that they were fabricating their story. Yeah. Now, like I said, I did say from the very start that I pointed the gun at her brother, but as soon as those girls walked outside, I legged it. And it was pissing down with rain too. And yeah, I had to fight that in court. Now, let me tell you something, right? I had to tell my friends. I had to tell people in prison, because you can't hide shit like this, yeah? If you hide shit like this, it's going to turn around and bite you on the ass. So I had to tell everyone that I fucking trusted and they trusted me, listen, I literally seen my lawyer today and she told me that I have fucking firearms charges against a 6-year-old girl. Now, when she got to court, she was 8. It was 2 years later, but still, it's fucking crazy. And I had to tell everyone. And I promise you, it wouldn't have even mattered who I was in the prison system. If I'd have went down on that, I promise you, I would have been fighting everyone I know. Everyone I know, I would have been fighting, regardless of if they believed whether I did it or I didn't. That's the unforgiving world of prison that so many dickheads choose, like myself. And chose. And
Hi TJ, it's all.
Boys, TJ, you bloody legend. But yeah, you know, that was crazy that I had to deal with that. And, but yeah, that was one of the things that I did beat in court. And thank God I did, because, like, I don't know, I'd probably have more stab wounds in me today than I already have.
Yeah, I forgot who asked me before about the song on my last video. Do you remember?
No,
I'm so sorry, guys. Like, if you're still here, I've got the worst memory lately. There's something wrong with me. I've lost my marbles, I think, everyone. What's that thing?
That's a volume.
A volumizer.
Well,
No, he was in Seventh Heaven. No, they said, were you in Blue Heelers?
I was in Blue Heelers.
No, I wasn't in Seventh Heaven though.
As a matter of fact, if you have a look at my IDMB file, IDMB, I think it is, it actually says that I was in Blue Heelers from 1996 to 2004, I believe, which is kind of true, because I was an extra a few times,
Should do that.
but I did have two main parts. Oi, Eastside, thanks for the chili, you bloody legend. What?
I'm just trying to get the
What?
comments back up.
Oh, I'm just trying to get the music up.
I like this song.
Hey, Kimmy, what's going on, legend? Sucks how you going.
I can't read them, that's why I was trying to get that back up.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, hey, little Kimmy.
Why did you quit acting? Well, to be honest, like, it's a little bit sad why I quit acting. But out of respect for my family, I would just say that it was a decision that I made in the general interest of the safety of another family member. That's what I will say. And I'm pretty sure you could pick up what I'm putting down. I was in Hanson, how'd you know? Oi, do it all by do-wop. I do up, but do it all by do-wop, but do it up by do. Hey, hey, plant a seed, plant a flower, plant a rose. Yeah, I know.
Does anyone even know the words to that song?
Bop, but do it up by do-wop. Do it all by do-wop. Do it all by do-wop.
What is an umbop?
It's whatever. It wouldn't even matter. It'd be like when One Direction was fucking big. They could literally make a song called fucking One-Eyed Flying Purple People Eater.
The one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater.
Yeah,
so looks strange to me.
I probably picked the wrong fucking... But, you know, I'm just saying, like, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have even mattered. Because Mbop looked like, because Nirvana was from Seattle, like, Mbop kind of looked like fucking Nirvana from, I don't know, somewhere in the Hollywood Hills near the Kardashians.
Someone asked the other day why the ocean was salty. Science Channel. I replied, sperm whales.
I mean, that makes sense.
I thought it was the salt in the water.
Some songs don't need words or singing.
Bird is the word. Don't, Colin, please don't do it to me.
I believe that. Danger, Will Robinson. Oh my God.
Bird is the word.
Do you know what? Have you ever seen the Swifts Family Robinson?
I've heard of it.
Anyway, it's a fucking really old movie that shows my age well. But there's a part on that movie that just reminded me of, and they're like they're like this family that get fucking trapped on an island.
Yeah.
And they like just live there and
A bit like Gilligan's Island, but
Kind-
like different.
yeah, kind of, but they're like a rich family and anyway, and then they get invaded by pirates.
Oh.
And by this stage, they've figured out how to make hand grenades from coconuts and gunpowder from the ship that crashed. And then they throw, like, so they're at the top of the hill and the pirates come down, and then they throw the coconut, and then one of the pirates picks it up and goes, a coconut. And it blows up in his face.
Yeah, right.
And that was very
Did
funny.
he survive?
And we moved on to the next scene.
Did he survive?
It showed it blowing up in his face.
And then what happened after that?
Have you not seen the damage of a coconut hand grenade?
No.
Well,
I bet he survived though, didn't he?
No, it didn't.
What, he was never in the show ever again after that?
No, actually, it wasn't. They all
Object.
look. If I'm honest, the pirates all look like homeless, fucking Mr. Miyagi's from The Karate Kid.
The game has asked a couple of times if you can punch out a country song.
You want to punch out a country song? Oh, got one for you.
I like that song.
Why are you sorry, Kimmy? You never have to be sorry over here.
Did you see the B-52s now? So bad. It's like karaoke at the pub on Friday night. Karaoke at the pub on Friday nights is good fun.
I actually got.
What's you, the basic prospector?
I actually got. Oi, TBP. It's so much easier for me to say that. Although it took my brain a little bit to work that out. TPB, the basic prospector. Can I say this?
I can't say that. TB.
Oi, legend. Prospecting in Tasmania looks amazing. I feel like in my life I need to try that. Have you seen these guys?
Specifically in Tasmania?
Specifically in Tasmania. I feel like
Take the chopper?
no. It would be intense bushwalking to
Yeah.
the rivers. The rivers where the gold rush used to run their sluices through.
Okay.
So, TBP would know exactly. Oi, Katrina Kirby, thank you for the membership, you bloody legend. You listen to that song as much as I do. I love it. I love all my music actually. And thank you. I can see that a lot of people listen to it actually. Yeah.
Oh, that's... I think I read up there before that, was it Nessie or someone that said, was it the Cash Brad Man? Is that what you guys were saying before? Sorry, I did read it, but I...
Listen to some rum jacks
It's Rum Jacks.
when you get a chance. I will suss it out.
Where are you, Alan?
It sounds like the funniest Aussie movie. Welcome to Whoop Whoop. Oh my God! Welcome to Whoop Whoop.
What's that?
Oh, have you not seen it? I'll just say one line out of the movie, right? They're all sitting down having dinner, and the Aussie girl married an American, right? And as you know what it was like in the 90s and 80s, it was like fucking septic tanks. Anyway, the old Aussie dad, right? So in Whoop Whoop, they live in this town called Whoop Whoop.
Yeah.
So in town, they have this business. It's called Woof Woof from Whoop Whoop. So they make dog food from fucking roadkill on the side of the road.
Tell me about this.
I swear to God, right? So they're having dinner. Best line of the whole movie. The dad stands up and he goes, So you're the cunt that's trying to be fucking poking me daughter. Just like that. But he might say fuck instead of the C word. Sorry, ladies.
You
And-
dropped the C-bomb.
And sensitive males. I don't know. Sorry anyone who I offended. Do you know what I loved about the
It's like fighting behind there on the shelf. which one? Right. The second one.
Do you know what I loved about the news? They couldn't even, like, they just had to bleep my video out because I swear like a sailor. And I love that. Every video was like, oh, have a look, beep, bullet hole in this, beep, I can't beep and breathe and beep. I thought that was fucking grouse.
How's our conversation on the phone last night?
Which one?
David. David came to visit. Oh, I went to visit David. Prison? How is he? Yeah, good.
Oh, yeah.
How's mum? Yeah, good.
Oh, yeah.
How's
JJ
Dad?
said
Yeah,
something. I said, oh, yeah. Prison visits. You guys will know exactly what I'm talking about here. I said, oh, prison visits were good. I said, there was a time where I was actually allowed to visit my brother. She goes, yeah, were they all right? I said, yeah. This is exactly how it went. She goes, how good? I said, well, it went like this. I said, my brother David would be there and I would be here. And he would say, how's mum? And I'd say, good.
Yeah, good.
Dad? Yeah, good. Dogs? Yeah, good. And then I would say, we've got such a good relationship. It's great. We really look forward to these days. And then for those of you that don't know, that's from the castle when he's talking to fucking...
Castle.
It's from the castle.
Yeah. So I don't know why I just went
Why
to
did you
correction.
just...
Because I hate it when people say the opposite.
How dare you castle me?
It's castle law.
Do you know, when I was at Loddon for 6 hours, people would say that they live in Castlemaine, and I'm like, you definitely don't. You live in Castlemaine. I'm from New Zealand. Oi, legend. I love my whānau from New Zealand. Or even if you are one of my Pakeha brothers from New Zealand. Yeah, I'm down with the culture, I know.
Oh, you want a chipper?
What is your whānau? What is your whānau?
Family.
Do you know what mine is? Ngāti Oka. There's a reason behind that. I said that right. So enable for me to get into Waitangi Day in jail, the Islander screw said, what's your whānau? Expecting me to have no idea what he was talking about. I have a lot of Islander mates, so I knew. And I said, my whānau is Ngāti Oka. So most Islanders, like their whānaus, which means your family, whānau means family, start with the word Ngāti, right? And so like, you know, like, or Ngā. They start with Ngā or Ngāti. Ngā. Anyway, Ngā. I believe it's just Ngā.
Welcome.
And so anyway, I said I was Ngāti Oka because that's what everyone in New Zealand calls Aussies, Ockers. And the screw that ran Waitangi Day thought that that was the greatest fucking line ever. And he goes, how can I not let you in? He goes, you've obviously put thought into this. I'm like, no shit. I'm like, I was told you were going to pressure me when I got here. So I had to fucking tell you what my family was.
Welcome, Annette.
Oi, Annette. My first time I watched Biff, I got hooked on Desi Freeman, hooked me. I'm here to ask Biff some questions, but he ain't welcomed me in yet. Do you know why? And I am so sorry if I've missed a question, but I can't read at the best of times, yeah, and it's very hard when they are moving fast. So I do apologise.
And he has Biffisms.
And I've got Biffisms as
That's
well.
what Colin called him earlier.
Yeah,
Biffisms.
I've got Biffisms. That's the truth. So I am sorry, but ask away, legend, and welcome aboard the Chaos Train, might I add. And Eastside, oh, you bloody legend, thank you. Bulls, Eastside JDM, thank you, legend. Oi, thank you for your generosity.
When the sheep with red cross, they're the ones that kick.
I don't eat chops, I only eat plankton.
Oh, oh, no Hebrew.
What is it?
The chipper? No.
Fish are not food.
Fish are friends.
Fish
not
are
food.
friends, not food. I knew I was on the right track.
Denial.
Shipwreck, yeah, sweet Swiss Family Robinson. Fuck yeah, how good was that? That was so good.
The basic prospect.
But also there's Swiss Family Robinson that are lost in space too. Warning. Warning.
The basic prospector asks what you think of my Where's Desi page bit.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's him. I told you that.
I don't believe you did.
Yeah, I did.
I feel like I would know that.
Yeah, no, you do know that.
Anyway, I feel like I don't know that, but I fucking think that you've done very well. As a matter of fact, there was a number of times I had questions. Just simply, just questions is all I'll say. But I did I did notice. I did notice that you did do a video on me. And I thought it was fucking awesome.
He said it's JoJo's now. It's my page now.
Oh, well, there you go.
Because the other, I showed you that, didn't I? The last post you did, the Dirty Dancing one?
No.
Oh, I'm sure I showed you that.
I feel like
Oh, you were away.
I feel like sometimes you talk to other people that are pretending to be me.
No, I
have no recognition of
I have
any of
these
this.
things in my head that, but you were away, so I didn't want to hassle you. But, so...
You went from telling me to I was away, I couldn't tell you.
Oh, no, I told you who it was, but, so the other night, he was live. And so I was on, like...
Did you tell me that weekend?
No.
Oh, well then no, I don't.
It was before that.
If it was like, I had an excuse, but like, I didn't know. I didn't know.
But anyway, so he started doing lives, and he did an interactive one. And so when I jumped on, he was talking to the others about doing his next post, and like he was going to do it with people. And so I jumped on there. His name's Matty. And he was trying to he was writing on a whiteboard, getting ideas for the next post. And
she has told me none of this, but mate.
No, this is the one I did. This part I didn't tell you about the post because you were away. So that's why I'm telling you now. So what happened is I jumped on and he was getting ideas and writing them on the whiteboard and like everything. Anyway, long story short, yeah, we came up with a good one. I came up with a funny.
How you going, Laurel?
A funny one, and yeah, I'll show you. His last post was it was actually really funny. So we went through and did it. He was talking to Chat Geppetto, and next minute I'm telling him like what to say to Chat Geppetto.
Look, I definitely do have a bad memory.
No, I didn't tell you that part. I've just told you that. I told you who it was, but I haven't told you that part because you were away when that happened.
My brain hurts.
Why?
It hurts now.
Is that better?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh.
Beware the day Allah will say... No one delete this because I'm fucking reading it, please. Beware the day Allah...
Oh, hang on, it'll come back.
Beware the...
You have a little something on your neck. Do I? Happy birthday. Is that you, Ram? Is that the Ram that I know?
Oi! Old mate Tool Pushy, you bloody legend. Where?
Ram. I'm wondering if it's Ramrod.
Oi, Ramrod, you bloody legend.
I don't know if it is, but...
Is that you?
I think it might be. I don't know.
I feel like I know you. Oi, Vandal, you bloody legend. Gunny has
Bye, old mate Tool
got a
Pusher.
supercharged broom. True.
Oh, Vandal. Yo.
Did God delete it? Do you know what? I just wanted to read it. I realised, like, 3 words in that I probably shouldn't say it loud, whatever it's saying. I've learnt that
Oh, they're back on
in
their
my
phone.
life.
Oh, no, I have to delete it again. Shout out
Alright,
to
hang
Laurel. So give a shout out to Laurel.
Oi, listen, dipshit.
No, it's not
No.
to Laurel.
No. I've already said the shout out to Laurel.
Oh, did you? I was too busy reading.
No, you're too busy telling me that, I don't know, stuff that I knew that I didn't know. But I already said shout out to Laurel because I'll even tell you that Shawnee said that. I did say shout out to Laurel. But anyway, hey dipshit, not you, Laurel.
Yeah.
This is a place where we don't discuss religion
Preach.
or preach religion. There are people here that are quite happy whatever the way you look at it, I don't know. I definitely, if there is a fucking pearly gates with fucking paved, I'll tell you something. My roads to hell were paved with good intentions. That's all I'm saying. If there is a good and there is a fucking bad and blah 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 blah, well, you know what I mean? If every single person lived their life and did what the Bible says is wrong, every single person here in the chat right now is doing witchery and talking to people that they can't even see. So if you're going off the Old Testament, that is, like I'm saying that because I actually know what I'm, like, all right, let's get a little bit specific here. Let's talk about fucking Job, whatever, any fucking Job. Or might even just fucking nail some fucking King James fucking Bible. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. But like, listen, I don't talk about it because like it's not the place to talk about it. If you want to go somewhere and talk about religion, what's her name? Fucking
Mary.
I don't know. She's a lady. She'll take you in.
Mary?
She loves taking people in. Oi, Aussie Rocky, a bloody legend. Thank you for your membership.
Frank said, "Hey Biff, I'm the screwdriver guy. I'm going to send you an email so you know the rest of the story."
All right, sweet as. I love it. Screwdriver guy.
I'm sorry.
You should so change your name to Screwdriver guy. Because then
Philip.
No, don't. Screwdriver guy is much better. I reckon that's a mad YouTube name.
Well, Philip's head.
Oh yeah, Philip's head. Your name could be Philip and your last name said. Philip said.
Philip said.
Philip said. Philip said.
Shad. I want to buy you two a coffee for keeping us entertained. Love you guys. Aww.
Oh, thank you. In all seriousness, I'll probably just grab a lemon iced tea. I don't drink hot drinks, but I appreciate the. Oh, actually, I would have an iced coffee.
I'll have whatever.
You looked at me crazy when I just said I don't drink hot drinks.
I know, because it's just weird. Do you know?
Have you ever seen me have a coffee? Well, you have because you made.
No, but you know.
Have you ever seen me buy coffee, make a coffee, make anyone else a coffee other than my mother?
But you know, I used to always say hands down because I was a massive coffee addict, like bad. And if the kettle wasn't boiling, I'd be flicking it constantly. It'd just be always boiling. Anyway, I used to always say I never trusted anyone that didn't drink coffee.
Well, I'll tell you a trick. Anyone that doesn't want to make,
yes,
Aussie just bloody gifted the rig, and the rig got a free membership. You can thank Aussie for that, you bloody legend.
Yes.
Do you know what I used to do?
All the way.
People would ask me to make coffees for them, and I'd say, yeah, sweet as, and make deliberately the worst coffee they've ever tasted. No sugar if they're 2 sugars, like this much milk. Make the absolute worst coffee and guarantee you that person's never going to ask you to fucking make a coffee again. But
cheeky.
yeah, it is, because like here's this, and you've heard me say it. Can you make me a coffee? No, I don't drink coffee. So the only
if they drink coffee?
The only person I don't say no to is my mother. Because I don't drink it.
Coffee?
Because I don't drink it. Like,
yeah, I'm not asking you to make yourself one.
There's probably not even any coffee in my house.
Yeah, there is because of me.
Well, there you go.
And like, I actually haven't drank coffee for a while. Take JJ out for a coffee after the week you've had the cops, Biff. Let's have one in here.
Oh, who knows? Yeah, we're gonna go out for coffee in another state. Apparently, they're a little pissed off because they found out the Victorian police don't want to arrest me. Yeah, I don't know. Yous can fucking eat a dick too, dictionary.
Shawnee keeps asking how to send cash, and I tell her not to worry about it.
Nah, you don't have to. You don't have to worry about sending cash. Look, it is very appreciated. But yeah, it is it is still very hard for me to like you know, on TikTok people are like, oh, a cowboy hat, woo, or fucking, do you know what I mean? Like, or oh, come on guys, fucking double points, send all your fucking hard-earned cash now, because of fucking, I don't know, I think, right, at least these people could be content creators and make content instead of just sitting in front of a camera all day going, oh my god, thank you for the ice cream.
So I have to say though, you know them guys that like write your name on their car?
I mean, like, listen, people have found some ways to fucking make
like
money.
they've just got their car covered in like writing. Like the other day I got my name on someone's car, I was just like, I have to try. Because I just want to see and then I just flicked out of the live. Once my name was on there, I was like,
but see what I mean? When TikTok first came out, right, they had this thing which was called follow for follow lives, right? So everyone on that live, right, you would drop a comment and everyone in there would follow you, yeah? And so like, oh my god. It's really called TikToxic, and I can tell you, I spent years on it. It is like, look, I've got a video right now on TikTok that's on 9.5 million views. I've got another that are on 2 or 3 million views. Like, it's good for views and stuff, but like, the truth is, a lot of people don't go to TikTok, like, strictly because of how easily trolls. I'll tell you something, I used to do ghost hunts and I used to have my camera on here and so you guys could see everything I was seeing, right? So generally all you would see is like my fucking Will Robinson hands in front of the fucking camera. And so many times I would get done for nudity because they couldn't see my body and all they could see in front of the camera was this, and people would report me for nudity and I would clap back and say, hey, you for fucking real? Like, you couldn't pay me to get my fucking clothes off in front of a camera. Seriously, that ain't amount of money. Someone could come in right now and say, Biff, if I gift you $1 million, will you show us your guts? I'd be like, listen.
I'd be like, I'll show you his guts.
I'd be like, listen, that's a fucking very tempting offer, but I'm sorry, I am a very fucking proud person. But the truth is, I have complexes. Like, I just use the word proud, but it's
class. Because I have class and you don't. Wait,
what's
Maddie,
that
how did you get yourself shadow banned, Maddie? I got a restriction on TikTok already.
I've been shadow banned.
I'm sure people who add an elastic band around a watermelon for every super chat.
This is true. And like, listen, my hat's got to go off to these people because like, all you've got to do is just cruise through TikTok live and just have a look at what goes on there here in Australia. I'll give you a quick rundown on what a general conversation between two well-known TikTokers on TikTok goes like. I'll tell you, this is what it goes like. Oi, what about this fucking Gronk, bro? Oi, no shit, bro. What about this fucking Gronk? Hey, get him on. Get him on, cuz. Get him on live, bro. Oi, Gronk. Listen, bro. Bro, listen, you don't even have the clout that I have, bro. No shit, bro. Like, serious, bro. You don't have it, brother. Oi, serious. Look, 10 other TikTokers are about to join this live right now and literally degrade you in front of everybody because you don't have the clout, bro. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. No one cares about your clout. Seriously. Do you know, when I was fucking... If you had clout, that meant that you were fucking a man of fucking many fucking abilities. That's what clout meant.
I thought clout was... Oh, no, that's claret. Don't worry. Do you know what you just made me think of when you were talking like that?
Yeah.
I'm an island boy.
Look. Listen, Adelaide.
Oh,
look. Cars. What is it?
Oh, I can't.
I'm telling you, there's not another creator on the planet that can do Spanian like me. I'm telling you. Cars! What is that?
Wait, but can you sing like it?
Can I sing like Spanian?
It's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, your 14-year-old son would think that. That's his that's his audience, like that age range.
No, like I think he's kind of dropped. He's
with
dropped
his
off.
girlfriend her range as well.
He's dropped off. I think he's kind of disappeared. It was all the poo.
Pato was just on Fat's channel.
Opera house cars. Full opera house cars.
Yeah, look, you know what I mean? You go, Fat. Go, you good thing. If you got something that's working, go for it. Yeah.
Anyway. Finally, what's that say? Finally clocked your
Don't
name.
ask me to fucking extend that statement
Oh.
any further or any less.
Look at this.
Cuz! Seriously! Like, I was here eating my kebab and you came over! Like, I'll punch you in the face, cuz! Can't you see I'm filming? Cuz! I'm 6'4", bro, I'll fuck you up! Sorry. Once I get started, I can't help
I'm
it.
breaking. I live in Bankstown with all the hubbies.
I don't know. I've always wanted to ask one thing and one thing only. How did the Spanian kebab truck go in Melbourne?
Oh, it was a hot place.
It was a hot topic, that's for sure.
I love that. Shawnee brought you that coffee each, guys. Get your Lipton iced tea and JJ's beer.
Yeah! Balls.
Just a brewski for me, thanks.
On your gunny. On your gunny.
Give yourself an uppercut. Oh,
It got burnt down. I know it did. That's why I said it was a hot topic. That was always going to happen though. Let's be serious. The place where he put that fucking kebab truck,
Where'd you put it again?
there are kebab trucks that have been there for over 20 years. Literally, people travel from the other end of fucking Melbourne,
Was it like kebab
mostly
truck
when they're
wars?
drunk. So, but anyway, mostly people travel from the other end of Melbourne just to get a kebab from one of those fucking shops
Bell Street.
on that fucking road. Now, let me tell you, the choice of was next level.
You went like a kebab out of hell, Lisa. Like a kebab out of
That
hell.
was
How's it
fucking
going?
brilliant.
Good morning,
I feel
girls.
like I need to write a song about
Big
that.
gone.
Oh
Kebab
my
out of
God.
hell.
Fuck.
That's so good. Good one, Lisa. I like that. I thought that was like a Steven Spadato joke.
Yeah, that's right, Preston, Heidelberg West. Like, listen,
Called Sizzlers.
should have been called Sizzlers. Oh my God, the fun never ends here.
Biff's Burgers. Oh.
A lot of people say I should do that.
Oh God, I couldn't think of anything worse.
Why don't you just support me, you horrible person?
No, I'm thinking me doing it. Like, you do it. You do you, boo. Like, I'll come and eat one or two. Don't think I'm working for you, but.
I wouldn't ever think that.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know.
This is a win-win conversation for me, isn't it, guys? High five. You've done well.
Thanks. But who has tried a Spano kebab? Yeah, has anyone actually had one? Oh, well, it didn't last long, did it? How long was it actually there before?
So there was a video of this guy trying a Spanian kebab and then getting kicked in the face by Spanian when he was eating that kebab and said, you know, it's really, really shit, rah, rah, rah. You just know that was fake, right? You know that was fake. The guy actually came out after it because Spanian was supposed to pay him for that and didn't.
Ask my local kebab shop if they deliver. No, mate, just lamb and chicken.
Booze.
Was it Stephen? It was. I knew it.
Oi, flower lips, you bloody legend.
Yeah. Yeah, go. I reckon that might not be happening, Biff. Just a hunch.
Oi, listen, my hands are fucking full with the Chaos Chronicles. I actually couldn't think. And me at customer service, like,
That's right. It was just like.
seriously, like, let's just, imagine if someone came back and, like, threw the Biff's burger in my face and said, this is fucking shit. It wouldn't be a fake video, it would be a real video of me, like.
Wouldn't you just be like, oh, we're all entitled to our opinions? Like,
That's what it would be a real video of, saying everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and that's why I just gave you my opinion.
Look, in fun fact, my folks owned a cafe called Cafe Chaos in East Keilor for 10 years. How cool is that?
Oi,
What did they sell?
Props to you and your parents. That's a mad
What
name.
kind of cafe was it? I'm
Cafe
intrigued.
Chaos. I swear. Chaos is a trending name in the social media world. So many things have, or people. Sorry, I shouldn't say things because that was really horrible. I didn't mean that. But so many people have chaos in. As a matter of fact, there's another channel called the Chaos Chronicles. True story.
Clips?
No. I mean, obviously, I have a second channel, but there's another channel that has nothing to do with me that is literally called the Chaos Chronicles, and it's a couple of ladies that talk about they chronicle chaos.
God, not like that on TikTok.
Oh,
Don't do it. Don't get me started on that one. Cafe.
It will be-
If you don't take JJ out for that coffee tomorrow, Biff, badoosh.
oh, badoosh.
That.
Do you know what?
Thanks, Johnny. I like you.
Can I just defend my own? I actually invited JJ somewhere tomorrow, and she actually declined
Instantly.
instantly. I'm not even joking. I was like, I've got my license now. I'm going here. Do you want to come? She was like,
No. No.
no.
You can go.
I was like, okay.
No, but like that makes me sound like a horrible person.
I mean, it didn't help either.
Well, it's a horrible place. You know how angry do I get every time we're in that place?
No, but I'm just saying.
But like honestly, how angry do I get?
I know, but I'm just saying.
I get aggressive.
So,
it's like-
say less. I mean, I feel this is the time you should probably say less.
it was avoiding that for both of us.
It definitely was avoiding it for both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly what I was saying.
I know, Shani. I do deal with a lot putting up with him, don't I?
It's hard. You know, I am a hard friend. So, but JJ's also my ex-girlfriend,
And she's also a lot.
and she is
You
also
just don't see her as much as you see
she
him.
is also a lot. So I think for ex-partners that had a deep relationship to be sitting here today, probably closer than they've ever been. Like, I think that's quite remarkable on both of our behalves to be where we are today. Do you know what I mean? Like, Jess is my last ex-girlfriend, not my ex-girlfriend
The
from
recent
10 years ago. She is my most recent ex-girlfriend. Last year, Jess was my girlfriend.
And we live together.
And we lived together in the same house.
Oh, life.
I think that says a lot for JJ and myself, you
I
know?
think so too.
Um,
Go us.
100%.
I see baby Biffs.
Will she be my wing girl? No fucking way.
Depends what doing.
You can guarantee you know how she said she's never really been through a court case? That will be a time that JJ maybe would experience, I don't know, a stabbing or something like that.
Yeah, I'd experience one.
Someone else would experience one, that's for sure.
I would doof my ex if she let me. Is that what I think it means?
Yes. I'd doof my ex.
Like you two, 17 years of it, my partner come from wherever you are now. Me and my partner are like you two, 17 years of it, my partner come from wherever you are. Oh, cool.
We're now in Adelaide. Fuck yeah. Oi, that's a move. That is a move. That is a move. But I feel like maybe, and I mean this in all due respect, I feel like if there was any place in Australia that was like close to Werribee, it would be somewhere in Adelaide. And that is no disrespect, but if you live in Adelaide, you know what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
Adelaide is quite literally.
I thought it was lovely.
It is, and there's
I
more.
was only there for 2 days.
And there's more churches in Adelaide than there is in any other place in the world. It's actually called the City of Churches or some shit.
Oh.
But my father lives in South Australia, believe it or not, and there is a very, very dark underbelly in Adelaide that people just seem to, for some reason, I don't know.
Because it's like a
If
pretty
you-
city on the out, like.
I think it's the same in Bendigo. There's a bad underbelly in Bendigo, but because it's got 57 pubs, it's fucking great.
No, Bendigo's fucked.
I feel like that's the same. No, if there's 57 pubs and you're out with your boys, that's fucking great.
I don't go out with my boys.
Neither do I in a
Often.
very long time. But I remember when I used to go out and the boys were like, oh, we're going to Bendigo, I'd be like, this is so good. I can get kicked out of 57 different pubs. I can
I
literally
agree, Maddie.
I can literally get kicked out of 56 different pubs and I'm still going to be allowed in the last one. That's what I used to think. It's the place of infinite kickouts, if you ask me.
Mark my words, says exes are dangerous because they are too familiar. It's only dangerous if
Do
you
you
got
wanna-
something to hide.
Do you want to know something?
Don't you
I generally would have agreed.
If you got
But
something to hide.
here's the truth. We literally have nothing to hide from each
Yeah.
other. So in that would be common ground for a dangerous fucking voyage. I agree. But I have nothing to hide. I am quite literally an open book. Everywhere I am. And we have a very, very fucking distinct understanding of fucking like respect and like
You're just straight up.
yeah, I care about this girl a lot, and obviously she cares about me a lot, and we decided that we were much better in each other's lives. We don't have to be fucking partners to be a part of each other's lives.
Yeah.
And yeah, we both realised that when we weren't in each other's lives, that like I don't know how to say it, but like for me, I can say this, right?
It was too quiet.
I mean, that's the fucking ain't that the truth? But like in all seriousness, like I felt like something was missing, if I'm honest, you know. And I'm so glad that we were able to come back and be friends. And like I still go and watch like JJ's fucking kid play footy and fucking like we're a big part of each other's lives, you know. And we're very relevant in each other's lives. And I will fight for JJ till day dot, and the other way around.
Yeah.
You know.
Get it on like Donkey Kong.
Oh, that's it, Calda. I love it. Do you know what? It's so good to hear that. You know, I know it's kind of weird, but like, I think
Well, it's only weird if you make it weird, hey?
No, I think it's weird if people can't. I think it's weird that
People can't just
people
be,
can't get to that.
Yeah.
Like-
Like I understand why people can't.
I'd imagine if we had children together, it probably would be a lot difficult. Like, because I will say this, like, and I mean this respectfully, but like, I could never have the relationship, friendship-wise, what I have with JJ, with my baby mamas, because like,
But we're all different people.
oh, you very much are.
Yeah.
I will
And
fucking
like, but
say
see,
that.
like, I think it depends on the people and like their mindset. Ooh. Because like you look at
Now,
well, like, can
now
I
let
just
me say this,
something?
but I do have a good relationship. I have a rapport with all of my baby mamas. I make it sound like I've got 100, but I have a couple.
Okay. But
And,
like, what I was gonna say, like, my son's dad, for example, like in that situation I went through there, a lot of other people have said to me, like, how do you still have a good level of communication, like rah rah? And it's like, well, because of the kids, you know, the kids are what's important.
100%.
And that's, you know, like regardless of what you go through with someone, like if there's kids involved, I think it's, you know, it's the kids comes first, their interest and their well-being
Absolutely.
first.
If you're a father
Before you
or a
push it
mother,
together.
your number one priority at all times should always be your children. But at the end of the day, you've also like.
Like you don't have to be a fan of that person, but like you're a united front because you, regardless whether you're together or not, you're still the parents of that child.
But it's also about setting examples.
100%.
And you want that child to grow up with the best moral compass that they could possibly have. And when they see their parents like being able to be civil
yeah.
without fighting, like, because let's face it, we all see it. Like, it's a very common thing these days. Like, couples just fight in public is what they do. I don't know. It's like a prerequisite for couples these days. It's like you got to fight in public and call each other really, really nasty names, but love each other very much and stuff. It's weird. I don't know. I don't fucking get it.
Kimmy, you still look cute together. Aww.
Oh, thank you. Do you know what was weird? Do you know, so like at the MGK concert, I grabbed JJ and gave her a big smooch. And like the girl that was sitting next to JJ, she was like
I
tripping
didn't know
out.
her. She became my friend at the end of the night.
JJ becomes friends with anyone wherever we go. It doesn't matter. But anyway,
At first she thought we were brother and
she
sister.
thought we were brother and sister, and then I gave JJ a kiss.
And
Like,
she got confused. She actually said,
she's
"Can
like,
I
she was
just
like,
ask you?
can I just
Are
ask,
you?"
like,
I was like, "It's my ex."
are
And
you-
she's just
are-
like, "What?"
she's like, I thought you were brother and sister, and I was like, I just fucking kissed her on the lips. It was like, it's clear to see that we're not from Alabama, and you know, we're not playing fucking Sister Twister.
I'm just a pretty little Southern belle.
I mean, I'll be honest, it's probably not hard. I probably do look like I'm from Alabama sometimes, if I admit it. I do wear my moonshine and overalls.
No, when you wear your overalls, yeah. For sure.
I was actually going to don my moonshine and overalls. I donned my moonshine and overalls at my family reunion.
When you wear them, can I call you Randy? Sorry.
I feel like if you had have said any other name, my brain would have went anywhere else. But because you said, can you call me Randy?
Oh, Randy.
I'm like, I feel like you know me too well.
I'll see you, MPA.
Oh, yeah, MPA. Did you see that?
I always wanted to go to Texas. Do what you do. Just squirt on your face.
Yeah.
Aw, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to get emotional. Like, I know. I care about you too.
No, that's what's emotional. I was crying because
It's just amazing.
I was crying because I just want to go to bed, go to sleep, and here we are going live, and I'm not crying.
I'm just disappointed.
I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I've got the
The fan.
on, and it's wind.
I don't feel guilty, MPA. You get nanos.
No, don't feel guilty, legend. Don't feel guilty.
Like, you made him cry, but it's okay. He'll be okay. I'm kidding.
I didn't really cry.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
It's okay.
But it's okay to cry.
It takes more strength to admit you did cry than you didn't.
This is true, and I admit that. And I'm a man that cries sometimes.
Commodores, that's those fucking onions.
That's what it is.
Boy, I'll tell you a secret with the onions. You know what you
JJ
do?
farted.
No, you know what you do?
Onion farted.
If you're cutting onions, guys, this is life hack 101.
Who told you this life hack, please?
I did.
Alright, go.
So you're wearing a hoodie. You got to put a hoodie on. It has to be a hoodie with the drawstrings, yeah? You know, the...
Alright, guys, let's all fucking use very sharp implements and fucking cut things with a blindfold on.
I didn't say a blindfold. I said a hoodie with the drawstrings. Nothing about blindfolds.
Continue.
Thank
I thought
you.
you were going to tell my way of cutting onions.
No. So, you then get a glass pot lid and you put...
Night, Nessie.
You put it on your face like a
Night,
mask.
Nessie.
Night, Nessie. So you put it on your face like a mask,
Bullsh.
right? The pot lid, glass pot lid. You do your drawstrings up real tight around the pot lid. Don't cry. I don't do that all the time. I did it once and it was actually really hilarious. And then I learned that you just wash them under water before you cut them, and that works.
Yeah,
just-
quite
just
simply,
as well.
cut them straight in half, run them under water. When you cut them in half,
But it's not as fun. You got to put the pot lid in your hoodie because you look hilarious at the same time.
I feel like I'm doing my best not to look at hilarious most of the times. Considering now that my MS is getting that good, that every time, sometimes when I'm walk, I look like I'm doing the crip walk. I look like I'm fucking sea walking down the street. I swear to God, the fucking teenagers are going, yeah, oh, bar, you are fucking devil, bar, doing the sea walk, poof, 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 poof.
We need
But
to
I'm
lie.
not. I'm just trying to get from one side of the street to the other. Do you know what I mean? One time I was fucking having a couple of drinks at the fucking pub. I mean, I wasn't walking properly. I walked across the dance floor. There was a fucking dance competition on. I was just getting me made a fucking drink.
And you
I
won.
fucking won the dance competition. I was just walking.
Yeah, but you're wearing space pants. Murder on the dance floor. We need a live demonstration,
Oi.
JJ. Or you guys wait.
Everyone
When I can actually
everyone
get-
should do the Thunderbirds dance like me.
When I can get my lives going, Trevor,
Yes, brains.
I will be showing demonstrations of my life hacks. I've got a few of them. Haven't I?
Full spazad lay. It is. It's the Thunderbirds dance.
I
think I do it well.
In a pot and turn it in. I can fit it in a pot and turn it into shit.
I had vertigo.
Vertigo,
So
so
bad
bad.
one time. Felt like a drunk.
Our love is a lie. Stumbling in.
Biff could dance.
Oh,
Do you know-
Biff can dance.
Do-
Do you just want to see a video of Biff dancing?
I don't.
Do you want to? I got a couple of them.
Do you know what? I actually, like, there was a time where I actually was like, you know what I mean? I could cut a rug, don't worry. Didn't matter what type of dancing you
You
wanted to
still
do
can.
with Biffo. Rock and roll dancing, I'm telling
Wait,
you.
how about the one?
My dad, I'm telling you, my dad also, like, was a good dancer.
How about the one I've got of you doing contemporary dancing?
Oh, you can show my contemporary.
Wearing your mask. Yeah, remember your beautiful, like, your mask?
People are going to think
and
we're
you
into
were-
crazy. Don't show that.
you were
People are going to
doing your-
think we're into fucking crazy shit.
Doing your,
If they watch Vice Channel, we're in trouble.
doing your little ballet, little kicks and your pirouettes.
I wasn't. I was contemporary dancing. There's a big difference.
I gotta find it.
I was contemporary dancing.
Can I show it?
Not that particular one, but you can show one of my many
Alright.
dancing videos that you have.
Alright, hold that. I'll find one. You can rock the nut bush. No, I rock the nut bush. I'm a nut bush queen and the bus stop.
JJ rocks the nutbush, everyone. Tell your friends.
Yeah, do it. I'm kidding.
Or if I'm honest, I rock the nutbush too. I'll put my hand up and say it, seeing as we're all being honest about our nutbush.
What about the Macarena?
I don't know, I'm more like thinking about fucking, I'm a redhead, so I've got a tequila sunrise. That was hilarious, and I
I
got
missed the joke, but I just thought your laugh was the best.
I got no reaction. I stopped laughing mid-laugh because I seen no reaction on JJ's face.
I got lost in the.
Nah, so my drapes match the curtains. It's just I sparkle in the sun. I can't help it. It doesn't look like it, but I am a ranger. I am. Like I am. And I sparkle in the sun. That's just what happens to rangers. And for some reason, like, I look like a brunette, not through the hot months, but like during summer, like I'm dead set looking like fucking Ronald McDonald's fucking crazy cousin with tats on his face.
Cunning Linguistics said my song. We were at the beach.
Oh.
Everybody had matching towels. I don't know that song, Cunning Linguistics. Everybody had matching towels. Somebody went.
No, hang on.
Yeah, they saw. But it wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster.
Go Sharpie dance, Eastern Sharp. Oh, you know what? I actually kind of did a little bit of a Sharpie dance then, but so I can remember little bits of the Sharpie dance, and and I have vivid memories of old school Sharps doing these
Thanks,
dances. And what was really funny is one of my very closest friends who's not with us anymore. As a matter of fact, we would call her Trippin' Trish.
Oh.
And I loved her very dearly. She was a big fucking name in the town I was from. Alright, we're good.
My ex was a red hair color, eye color, financial status.
It says we've only been live for 34 minutes.
That's a lie. Where?
That is a big lie. Right there, look.
35 hours.
35 minutes and 7 seconds. I literally looked at it 2 seconds before it dropped out, and we were like 2 hours and 16 minutes or something.
We have a mystery on our hands. Alright. I haven't forgotten about this whole finding this dancing.
Highway hearing, and it all tonight. True. Can
What's
I
that
do the sprinkler? Oh, you can. Oi. I'm telling you, like I know some good dances. You know what?
Oi.
So this one here, right? Made sure that I learned all of the dance moves for cliche MGK song,
That was
right?
so much fun. Oh my god, that was so good.
Did I fucking?
We both
Did
were
I
just rocking it.
Did I impress you?
Yes, you did. I was impressed.
I said to her, I said, like, listen, there is a good chance that I might go viral tonight doing this dance moves. That's how much I learnt that dance for
I
that
can't
song.
believe though, like that girl that stole my hairstyle.
Oh, that sexy girl on stage.
Yeah.
The one that's actually from the cliche film clip.
Yeah, copied my hairstyle.
Yeah, she did. How rude of her.
That's what I thought.
MGK copied my tattoos too. Billy Thorpe did it best. You know what? I never got to see Billy Thorpe, right? I wish I did. I actually am a big fan of Billy Thorpe. I'll tell you a little bit of useless information.
I love that.
So, in the Chopper movie, at the start, that song, "Don't Fence Me In," you know, right at the start, "Give me a land, open land." Anyway, right? So for that song, the directors and the producers of Chopper contacted Billy Thorpe and said, for that, we want to play "Most People I Know Think That I'm Crazy.
Yeah.
I know it's true. Act a little hazy."
But
And I could just keep going. Anyway, but actually, Billy Thorpe clapped back and said, "Fuck off, I do not support criminals."
No.
I would say this to you, Billy Thorpe.
As if you've never done anything illegal.
You knew exactly what was going on at the Thornbury Rock Festival, you cheeky bastard.
Ah, Billy.
Don't
Billy,
act like
Billy.
don't act like you didn't.
Billy. You silly Billy. Alright.
Did I say Thornbury or Sunbury? I knew what I meant.
One of the breeze.
It was one of the breeze and not the cheese.
Do we want to watch this? Oh, no, I think I've showed him that one before, but that was a while ago. He's ready. Bella.
He did a burnout on Hornsby High School front oval after he left.
Ah, that's illegal.
Yeah, but like, let's be honest. Like, we all know the time when those fucking rock festivals were on. Like, let's be honest too, right? I'm not going to say who because I'm a little bit personally connected to this particular one. But there was another particular event that used to go on every year in Melbourne. That was another rock concert that I have somewhat covered on this channel. I know the owners of the property, so anyway, so the news articles that I read said that it was pretty funny because the police spent a week there before searching it for drugs that they had heard that people had planted at this rock festival beforehand. They said, and then there was a sudden influx of fucking helicopters flying into this rock concert.
Bush?
Yeah. I feel bad for the Ray Gunner at the Olympics. Do you know what?
She was brilliant.
Do you know what? Do you want to know something?
We can do that dance pretty well.
Yeah, no. Do you know what? I actually learnt that one too. Just because, like, if there's ever a time I'm in public drinking, which is not very often,
But if there's ever a time
and I
you
see
need
someone
to,
else and they say, "Oh, Biff, you need to dance right now,"
or if you need to get
I'm-
out of a situation.
I'm that guy that's up on the bar dancing. Like, that's me. But yeah, here's the truth. So Ray Gunn actually is an accomplished fucking break dancer. You know, every single move she did that day.
Was brilliant.
No, because she knew damn well. She was like, I am one of the first Olympians to breakdance. It wouldn't even matter. I could do the fucking nutbush tomorrow and everyone's going to fucking, like, so everything, have you seen any of her? She's got so many videos online of her actually
Yeah.
she's fucking very talented breakdancer. Everything that she did was all in jest.
Sorry.
Jest.
It's in me. Oi, Kimmy, where and when? I'll be there.
Everything she did, Raygun did, was
Was
all
in
in
jest.
jest.
I'll be there, Kimmy. I'll be your guinea pig.
No, she's a moron. Well, listen, look, this
Oh,
is
you're
why.
talking about me. I was like, what?
I mean, I is the beholder. But this is the truth, right? Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one, and not everyone's got the same one. Like assholes. It would be pretty.
Everyone's got one that they cover
Do you know?
up.
Do you know? I was talking to my nan and my auntie Susan the other day, and I was saying that did you know that there is not two people in the world that have the same walk? And they're like, what do you mean? And I said, well, I said the same
keyboard.
gait. I said the same gait. And my nan and my auntie looked at me like, because they grew up on farms, and they were looking at me as if to say, I have seen many two people with the same gait. Not the same as Mick Gatto's, you fucking haven't. That's a Versace gate. That's a 100% made by Versace metal gate. Swear to God. It's worth fucking squillions. But anyway. Alright, smart ass. Look. That's me on blue heelers right there.
Oh, hang on, you know, here. You have to go
No, you have to zoom it in.
closer.
That's me on blue heelers. Whatever.
Whatever. Whatever. Whatever. That was Ali G, wasn't it? Whatever.
Booyah. I like it when he
Booyaka,
drives. I
booyaka.
like it when he drives past the cop and he's got his fucking finger at the window like this underneath the window when he drives past. And the other one's like, "Oh, you is so bad, but so wicked." He's like,
Jungle
yeah,
is massive.
massive, booyaka, booyaka.
Incredible. All the people, the original jungle is massive as here. You got me started now.
Biff, that's a cop show. Do you know what? Here's the truth, right? I was a child actor. I did acting from the age of 9 to the age of 14. Was on lots of TV shows. Here's the truth. There was not one time, not once, not one time where I was not playing a fucking juvenile. So, when I was on Jim Owen, we did this thing called Go to Work with Dad Day. My dad was an armed robber. And we were robbing a bank. It was Go to Work with Dad Day. Funny thing happened that day, because it was Go to Work with Dad Day, the cop came with his son who was fucking going to work with Dad too. So the cop arrested my dad and the cop's son arrested me. It was pretty funny, Go to Work with Dad Day. But on that, I also did another skit that was Go to Work with Dad Day, but my dad was a parking fucking meter dude. And so, like, he's there giving a car a ticket, and then I'm there giving a bike a ticket for illegally being parked on the side of the road. It's pretty funny. It was the only thing I did that wasn't a criminal.
I can't find.
Even country practice, criminal. I was on country practice for 6 weeks in a row, criminal.
You can stop that smooth criminal.
Actually, when I done the Just Jeans ad with Jimmy Barnes, I wasn't a criminal. I was just in those ads because I was a red-headed kid with freckles.
I'm trying to find, I'm sure, because they'll be in here for sure.
Look at that one.
That's not you. Oh, you don't. That's Jordan. Like, that made me mad when he took that photo. This is just me and my sister. This is our messages between each other.
Who is that?
Don't know.
I miss my freckles. Do you know what? I'm
Where'd
proud
they
of.
go?
I'm proud of my freckles.
Where'd your freckles
I'll
go?
tell you something. If you are a male and you are in this chat right now, grab your left arm out, do this, and I promise you, do this. You have a freckle right where I'm pointing right now. Every single male in the chat. And it's not even debatable. I don't even care what you say. Get your arm out. Have a look right there on your arm. And I promise you, every single male in the chat has got the same freckle.
What if they don't?
It's not, I mean, they probably weren't born a male then.
Oh yeah, I've got the Southern Cross. in freckles.
Yeah, you do.
That's Australian.
How you know that? I don't know. I'm a stuff knower, and I know absolutely fucking pointless stuff that will do me no good in life, but I know it, and it's fact. You can check it out. Every single male has the same freckle in the same spot on the same arm.
I disagree.
I'm checking my bloke's arm right now. I promise you, I am fucking literally serious. Every single
But
male.
why? What's it from? What is it? Where is it? Where did it come from?
I don't know.
Well, you should. You're a stuff knower.
Well, it came from God. All right,
Oh.
everyone. It came from God.
My dog.
Who it came from the master creator, the master beta. That's who did it.
It's because they've been in the sun.
I call him the master beta because he's the person who created Earth first, and it
Wait,
was
Maddie, don't be like that.
it was a beta.
I know lots of guy code.
She, she has AI. She knows stuff.
Oh yeah, I got Daryl.
She knows coding. That's how you can learn coding.
I
She
know lots
knows-
of code.
She knows everything about guy code.
I break AI. I make it sing to me.
You are the only person I have seen make AI do things that
Lose it and sing in Latin when I haven't asked it to.
it's our secret. These freckles. I know. I'm just unearthing our fucking connection. We're all connected. I'm telling you. Did you want to know something? Did you want to know something? Did you see one person in the chat saying I don't have it?
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you just missed it. It was just a bit back up there.
It absolutely wasn't.
Did you see every comment?
I know. She should see my freckle too. Some say it's a mole.
Mine turned into a freckle. She's seeing things. Guess what? I don't have it. Mark my words. It's probably a woman.
You definitely do. I don't even care. It's
Wait.
undebatable.
Why have I got 3?
It is true. It is true.
4.
And you will have one, but you probably have either this.
What do...
You either have Mediterranean background, like Greek, Italian, something like that, and you have very hairy arms and you can't see it right now.
Don't be a freckle heckler.
Or you've got tattoos and you can't see it because you've got full sleeves like me.
Look. They're in a perfect... Look at that perfect line.
Yeah, see, you've got it too.
I got 3 in a perfect line.
Well, I know you're not
I'm
a
a
man.
man.
I know you're not a man.
I might be. We don't want to see your freckle, Biff.
I've seen your freckle.
I'm not talking about my freckle. I have 3 freckles.
I know, that's what I was talking about. Why did you go there?
My bloke's got the freckle. When you go and fish, you use bait. So how do you catch a Ford bait? Catch a Holden bait. Catch a Mazda bait.
Oh, do you know, this was my post.
You've been talking to Stephen.
This was my post on Facebook the other day. I said, someone told me that 3 people having sex is called a threesome. Someone told me that fucking 2 people having sex is called a twosome. Well, that makes me handsome. I'm handsome. Me.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Like sometimes.
Sometimes. Wait, alright, ready? I'm gonna put this on. Remember this one?
Alright. They may have seen it.
Yeah, a couple have.
Alright, do you want to see my dancing moves? You ready? This is me at a pixie fucking
Garden.
A pixie garden. This is me at a pixie garden showing you how pixies dance. Just pans over to me on the camera. There's me, just pixie dancing.
Wait, we'll go again.
What's Biff doing? Just fucking grinding out to the pitsy fucking music.
Wait, that's nothing though. Oh, what about Dick and Fanny?
Go on, show them Dick and Fanny. Listen to this. This is true though. Listen.
I didn't know about Dick and Fanny.
I'm actually a very, very knowledgeable man sometimes. Listen to this. This is Dick and Fanny. Now, before you all think this is about to be rude,
It's not.
some of you in the chat will remember the book series called Dick and Fanny. And they had a particular book called Dick and Fanny Goes to Disneyland. True story. I'm not even making this up. Dick and Fanny was a book series for people that...
Magic Faraway Tree?
Kind of like Paul Jennings. Dick and Fanny was before Paul Jennings.
Was it to do with Magic Faraway Tree?
No, it was to do with Dick and Fanny and they went places.
Yeah, remember
the secret
this,
garden.
when we first had this conversation?
Okay, this is it. Ready?
Ready?
What can I help you with today? Well, I was just trying to tell my girlfriend Jess here that there was books when I was a kid called Dick and Fanny Went to Disneyland.
Press pause for a
and
sec.
Dick and Fanny went other places, maybe San Francisco, I don't know. But they went places. And then Siri would say, yes, dickhead, there was books in 1989 called Dick and Fanny Went to Disneyland.
And then what? You go, ha.
And then you go, ha, told ya, suck it. Suck it, yeah, suck it. What can I help you with today? Well, I was just...
That was actually hilarious.
This was like.
It might have been a you had to be there moment. I don't know, but it was
That was
hilarious.
us camping. That was us camping.
Wait, how good's our camping spot though? Like right on the water. You can't get down there unless you do like a 2-kilometer hike.
You can't get down there unless you camp illegally. Why don't you tell the truth?
Allegedly. But it takes you about 2 kilometers to get down there with all your stuff, and we had a trailer load of stuff, didn't we?
Yeah, and guess whose brain?
Yeah.
Guess my idea was the bestest idea ever. I said, let's hook every single bag that we have, and we'll just put the
This
handles
big
of the
long-
bag
I think-
through this big long stick, and then you carry one end of the stick, I'll carry one end of the stick. We alleviate 20 travels in one trip with a big long stick and a brain fucking fart of an idea, and it worked.
I just had the best idea.
Yeah, that was like, you know, because we were together then, right?
Yeah, but you
at
know-
that point, you were like, my man is fucking 1 in a million. My man is 1 in a million. 5 years ago, I would have said, oi, listen, my car will make it down that track and I will get as far down there as I fucking can.
But you were also like, my missus is fucking crazy when you realised how long the walk was down there with everything we had.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, you expect me to walk up there that many
Yeah,
times
we got this.
to get stuff? I was like, no, either your 4-wheel drive is becoming a fucking, like...
No, it was a walking track, remember? You can't, with stairs.
I would make it a 4-wheel drive. If you have a 4-wheel drive, you can go anywhere. I don't care what
Hey,
anyone
I say
says.
that and you tell me that that's not true.
All right.
That's
Okay.
why my car's the way it is. But
Okay, but in my defense, we were sitting at the bottom of a fucking hill at the base of a watermelon, not a watermelon, a waterfall. And I had my son in the back. She had her son
this
in
is
the
a
back.
different time. That was when we went forward driving.
I'm talking about when we went to the waterfall and I was sitting
Oh,
at the
I
bottom
see
of the
what you're talking
waterfall. We're sitting at the bottom of this hill at this fucking waterfall and I'm like,
Yeah,
there is no way that your car is making it to the top of here.
but it did.
My last 4-wheel drive was a Nissan Patrol and I'm telling you, I would not have given that a fucking crack, especially with other people in the car. Automatic fucking electric 4-wheel drive, mind you. Fucking JJ also has the same car as me, or well, I have the same car as JJ because she had one first. So we both have Jeep Grand Cherokees.
No, mine's just a
Mine's-
Cherokee.
Mine's a diesel,
It's lost
Not-
the grand badge on one side.
not so much. I was sitting there at the bottom and I literally said, like, you do you, boo. But if this was me in my car, we would not be doing this with my children in the car. Literally, that was the
You're
moment.
talking like we got little kids though.
All right. My child at the time was 17. Yours was 13.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
big boys.
Yeah, Ryder is a big boy. But
So's
even
Jordy.
he was just as fearful as I was. But anyway,
Oh, Ryder was the one egging me on.
at that very moment, JJ just went Bop, and just started launching up. And up when I'm talking,
There was ruts.
we were fucking bouncing, and I'm going, like, I live on social media. It's what I fucking do. And I was like, those nights when I'm fucking stuck fucking doom scrolling, what do I see? All I said is, please, whatever you do, just don't stop. You can't stop once you start. And don't put the handbrake on. Because not really much four-wheel driving experience, but in her defence, we made it to the top very quickly.
And we're still here to tell the tale.
Very, very quickly. More quicker than I would have made it to the top. Let's just say that much. And that was at that point where I fell in love with Jeep Grand Cherokee. Because I was like, I was actually certain that my old fucking Nissan Patrol GQ fucking would not have got up that. And I was like, there is no way you with your fucking 22-inch fucking rims, not fucking four-wheel drive tyres, you with your 22-inch rims with fucking low-profile tyres on there, all my brain was thinking is, we're about to die right now. But
I wouldn't have done it if I hadn't have known I could do it.
How many hills have you been up like that four-wheel driving?
The last one I got stuck on and my car sounded like a V8 for a little while. But I didn't tell you that beforehand because I thought you might have.
I'm watching you
doubted
from
me.
Vietnam. Did you do any time with Christopher Wayne Hudson? Do you have any stories you can share about him?
Pee again.
Hey, listen. I've done a lot of time in Victoria, and I can say, yes, I did do time with Christopher Wayne Hudson, but they are stories that you are not going to hear me tell. Now, I say this very often. Now, I mean absolutely no disrespect, so thank you for tuning in from Vietnam, but I have a little bit of a rule, and I tend not to do stories on people that are still alive to tell their stories. Now, I know there's going to be some people saying, oh, but you did a video on the leader of the POWs, and you did a video on well, that's about it. Now, if you have a look, the majority of them videos are reaction videos. I have done a couple of my own. But yeah, I have a rule and I try and stick to it. You know, he's got his own story to tell. And when he gets out, I'm sure he'll tell his story. It's not my job to tell his story, and I definitely don't want to get involved with that type of storytelling. And I say this always when people ask me that. There is a fine line between telling a story and telling on someone. And the last thing you want to do is tell on someone that's already doing 35 years. You don't want to make that person's time any more onerous than it has to be. And like I said, that person is still alive, still able to tell their own story. So yeah. And I also did do a video on Slick Rick, but because me and Slick Rick were good mates, and I know that Slick wouldn't have cared that I'd done that video because I just made him out to be exactly who he fucking is, which is a lunatic. And yeah. But yeah, that's my rule, right? Because, you know, and also now that I'm going out there and, you know, filming off-site rather than just Biff in his fucking studio every video, you know, I had to put it out there tonight. You know, if anyone wants me to do any videos, chase up any cold case stories, this and that, because a lot of people don't actually know that I actually solved the Jake Harwood murder. Me, by myself. That was me that did that. It was months old. No one knew nothing about it. And fucking I jumped in there and said this. Righto, you have asked me for help. I can do nothing but help now that the family has reached out, right? But I said, like, listen, I've done nothing like this before. I don't even know how this is going to go. But I will say this. My respect in the criminal world and the fact that people knew that I wasn't going to go to the police with the information that I was being told, I made it quite clear that the family of, I said Jake, I mean Jaden Harwood, the family of Jaden Harwood, that I would give them every bit of information that I find. And I swear to God, I solved that in 24 hours. Solved. And, you know, people were like, Biff, you got to give this information to the police. And I was like, no. I am pretty sure that this video will find the family. And which is exactly what it did. And I gave X amount of information, enough information for you guys to know that I'd done my absolute best to find this information, and it took very quick. I actually surprised myself, and yeah, so you know, I made it sure that people were not thinking that I'm out here talking to the police, telling people the police the information that I'm finding. That's not what I'm doing. The information and the investigating that I do is for the families of their loved ones who are missing people, or people that are not with us anymore and they don't have answers, you know. And I said in tonight's video, like, please don't ask me to fucking solve fucking yesterday's fucking underworld fucking killing in Sydney. You know what I mean? I don't have any interest in doing that kind of stuff. Cold cases and other things like that. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm sure you guys can understand why I have come to that decision. You know, like people always, I would love to know what happened to William Tyrrell. You know what? Me too. And I will say this. I sometimes have more front than Myers, and my networking skills is like some that you've never seen before. Like my way of networking, because I have absolutely no shame and more front than Myers, as my mum would say. Yeah, I have a way of finding myself in front of people that need me to be in front of them. And I will say this as well. I had somebody reach out to me about, I'll just say this, about a missing bikie who's been missing for decades, and asked me if I would help do that. And I said, listen, as much as I would love to help do that because of the daughter and this and that, I said, but like, listen, I can't do that. Like, I can't do that. What you are asking me to do is crazy. Like, you're asking me to fucking, like, find out underworld fucking secrets. Telling underworld secrets will only ever end you up, at very least, in people's bad books, and at very maximum, well, no longer being able to do stories and whatnot. So, but yeah. Hey, JJ, you crazy woman. We're going to be jumping off shortly. I've got a bit of a big day tomorrow, legends. I will be doing a lot of filming this week. I'm filming a few different things at the moment. So, like I said, I guarantee you that, like, as much as I want to tell you about, I've already told you that I'm going to be going to check out. Look, I'll just say it. You guys all know who I'm talking about, the Samantha Murphy case. And we're going to be going seeing what we can find out on that, and you know, use my experience and whatnot, and see what answers we can come to with that. That is something that I am definitely doing this week. But also, I've been spending weeks becoming a part of something that people think that I'm a part of that I'm really not, and this will be the something that really will make people go, this dude really has no shame. Like, he really does not care. And because, like, all I will say is that, did you know that when you do that, so you know when you take a screenshot, whoever just did that, I can see on my screen when you did that. Now, I don't care. I probably know that someone probably just pressed record on their screen record. I don't care. I really don't care. If any one of you want to start clipping my stuff and doing that, I will turn every single one of my videos into a Creative Commons so you can do that. That's how much I really don't care. People doing that with your content is nothing but helpful. And yeah, I'm very real about it. Biff is going to become a Scientologist. You want to know something? Yeah, without saying too much, you're pretty fucking on the money, but just not that. You know what I mean? Biff, did you hear about the prisoner who escaped prison in Victoria attending a family member's funeral? I did. And I probably am going to do a video on that. So I started filming a video about that. But the thing is, like, that like sometimes I'm torn between my way of thinking with the content that I put out there. So as much as I want you guys to see it, I also don't want everyone to think that I'm jumping on a bandwagon. You know what I mean? I want to be, like if I talk about something, it's because I have knowledge on it and whatnot. And obviously, I've done a lot of prison, so talking about a prison escape is something that's right up my alley, actually. Yeah. I am never allowed to go to a medium security prison or even a low rating, C rating prison anymore because I have escapes on my record. Now, these guys all know I've made it quite clear, although the powers that be hate when I tell that story, but I did escape the AFP at the fucking airport. It's a true story. And it makes the powers that be angry that I was able to do that, especially because I escaped in a fucking Uber. It makes me quite unique. And, certain people are still very unhappy that I was able to escape custody in a fucking Uber. Nevertheless, it happened. And because of that, now I also have 2 other escape custodies, but they were from a police vehicle. Both times, a certain somebody, because I was locked up and they weren't, were able to unlock that door so I could just fucking jump out and run like fucking Usain Bolt
Like Forrest Gump.
and get away. And it worked well. And but yeah, I have 3 escape custodies on my record. And yeah, that's how 2 of them happened in the back of a police, but I have escaped legitimate custody. Not prison, but like, I was being walked to, I was on my way to going to prison. There's no 2 ways about it. And yeah, for those of you that don't know the story, whilst I was on the way to going to meet the fucking vehicle that was going to be taking me to prison, I said, I need to have a smoke. You've told me I'm detained, I'm not under arrest, so I can go out and have a fucking smoke. And I know my rights.
Fox on the run.
So the whole time, I've got 2 fucking federal police in front of me and like 3 or 4 behind me. And the whole time I've got my phone up here on my chest and I'm ordering an Uber to the front of the airport, knowing damn well that they were going to take me to this same spot because every single fucking airport has a designated smoking area. And at that airport, I knew exactly where it was. So I just thought, what are the chances that this might work, right? So anyway, I walk out the front of the airport. They said, righto, have your smoke. I said, righto, nick off. All I need is fucking call my family and say I've just fucking been arrested. And detained, whatever. But as soon as that vehicle got there, I was going to be under arrest. There's no 2 ways about it. But anyway, being detained, you are still in custody, right? So I have escaped lawful custody. Anyway, so I said like, fucking leave me alone. I'm trying to have a fucking private phone call here to tell my fucking family that you're about to fucking lock me up. There was no one on the phone at all. I was literally just going, blah, 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 stepping further and further away from these fucking dipshits. And then whooshka, I'm looking on my fucking Uber app and I can see the number plate. Next thing you know, the car pulls up and I just ran straight for the Uber, dived straight in the back seat and said, drive fast. And I had fucking hundreds in my pocket, fucking flashed hundreds in his face and said, the faster you drive, the more money you get.
Not JGB.
Bam. Not JGB, but everyone, we are going to be jumping off. And
I just got back.
but that's why I yelled out to you.
The dogs were outside and I was like sorting them out. That's alright. It's fine.
I know it is.
jail rights over fish fingers. They took away their fish fingers on Friday. Fish fingers are so gross.
Oi, do you remember Parramatta? Do you know what? Like, not particularly because, like, I've never been to prison in New South Wales. I'll make it quite clear. But, oi, JGB, you bloody legend. Daboosh.
Say good night.
Good night, legend. Sorry. When I'm chatting, I look at the PC screen and the chat is so far behind. Even here is really, really a little bit
I
behind.
can't even read that even with my glasses on.
That's how shit police. That's why the police fucking crap and couldn't find Desi. I mean, look, I will say this: like 7 months, and he was only like literally a country fucking stone throw away.
Yeah. Send my email, please, JJ. Can you please?
Maybe 2 canoe trips and a short walk.
I got you, Mr. Binks. I got you.
Biff, don't forget to. All right, yes. All right. At least you know when JJ's on here. Because, guys, I'm literally like, hey, there's a squirrel. You know that's me.
Me too.
Someone asks me a question and, like, literally, I'm like, look at that shiny thing. And then I forget everything that's just happened. But, all right, legends. Thank you to my awesome moderators. You guys are absolutely awesome. I know that I generally only do vertical lives now. There is a reason behind that, and I believe that my reasoning is 100% true and correct. And yeah.
I had an idea before we go.
Okay, what's your?
So.
What am I doing?
Remember all the filming we did when we were camping?
Yes.
I think that it would be cool if we did something with that.
I have 4 different 5 terabyte hard drives.
Because that was hilarious filming. Like, and I feel like the crew would actually appreciate some of the content that we took.
It's on my TikTok.
No, I'm talking like the whole, like if we did something with it.
What, you mean like fucking me screaming at Metallica to the other side of the fucking...
Us.
Being
James Hetfield.
Yeah, being James Hetfield screaming out Metallica to the other side of the lake that were joining in, not as loud.
I think the time lapse of us putting up the tent would have been hilarious.
Thank God it was a time lapse video and not a fucking video that had sound.
No, it had sound.
Which part are you talking about?
The whole thing.
Wow.
Oh,
there was a simple question. There was a simple statement at the start. It was like, I actually know how this is set up. Retort was me too. And then we got to this point.
Yeah, but in my defense, like I had lent this tent to friends that took it to a BNS ball and had lost the poles or didn't have the poles for it. So remember it had ropes and it had random like bits and pieces that they'd kind of added in there that we had to use. But yeah, no.
Biff and Jess Bogus
I just
Adventures.
I thought it'd be so funny if we like...
Well, you guys, I don't know if you've seen, like, we went to Macca's and ordered a cheeseburger with nothing but cheese.
Yeah,
so we ordered with and 3 extra pieces of cheese too.
Because
So
we just needed cheese slices.
we needed cheese slices
Nothing was
because
open.
we had cold meat and rolls, and I had a fucking brilliant idea. And so that was what we did. We made a video about it.
You had a brilliant idea.
And so we made it, and we made a video about it. We filmed the whole thing, us ordering it, and then the lady at the fucking counter, like the manager, comes out, and she's like, "You do realise that a cheeseburger with everything taken off it, buns, pickles,
It's just cheese.
It's just cheese."
Like, that's what we want. We just want some cheese
And
slices.
she's like,
And
"You
they
do
wouldn't sell them to
realise
us.
you are paying."
$7.
$7
4
for
slices of
a cheeseburger with extras on it, and you're not even getting any of the cheeseburger except for the cheese. We're like,
We just need slices of cheese.
we're like, we
we
just
had
want,
corned beef and
we had
stuff.
corned beef and sliced ham. We're on a road trip back from fucking Queensland, and
Allegedly.
no, we were, and
Yeah, we just wanted cheese, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning or something. Nothing was open. That was actually hilarious.
Biff, do you know
Me vandal.
GDR from Pentridge. I will, on this point in the live, about to leave, say I refuse to neither confirm nor deny.
Biff and Jess bogus adventures.
Oh, bullshit. Here's your father. All right.
Is that you, Luke?
If that is true, if you join on the next live and ask me,
We'll talk later.
I'll maybe tell you the story you want to hear. I don't know. But I will never say anything. You can guarantee it. I would never say anything that would be offensive to you or your father, or could get your father in trouble.
If you knew him.
If I was to know your father, that is, of course, because I refuse to confirm or deny. Look.
What's this?
Look, I tend to say certain things at certain times.
What's that? I've seen it a lot tonight, and I don't know what it is.
I think that it is a certain membership thing.
Okay, yeah, because I wasn't sure, because I'd seen it with a few people, and I wasn't sure if I was just like...
But yeah, look, listen, I just said that to you, legend, and if you join the next live and ask me the same thing, you might get a different answer. The only thing is, I've got a bit of a big day tomorrow, and I tend to fucking go on tangents that are just never ending, as you guys know. I did say an hour and 17 minutes ago that we'd been live for 2 hours and 10 minutes. So yeah, I don't know, time flies when you're having fun. As you guys know, it's been ages since this mofo's been over and been on a live, so it was good to be on live with JJ again.
Yeah.
We'll get it sorted out, her live, so we can get her on live, and yeah.
So if you're not yet
you guys can
following
jump.
me.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't already subscribed to JJ's profile, Disrupt the Narrative, or DTN JJ, I believe it is just now, isn't it?
It's Disrupt the Narrative now.
I know, but your handle...
Disrupt the Narrative, JJ.
Is that
Disrupt the Narrative.
Is your handle changed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I made it so it was so much easier.
Okay, well, thanks for telling me that, because I didn't know that. So, jump over and follow Disrupt the Narrative at Disrupt the Narrative. They couldn't get any more simple than that. But all right, guys, much love, much respect. As you guys know, when I'm at it, I drop videos every single day, so you can expect that every single day. I will be out and about this week, so tomorrow I will be filming a couple of videos that will be spread out. But I promise you, the next videos that I drop from me being out and about, like, you know, the last one caused the biggest fucking media storm since Desi Freeman. Yeah, so I can guarantee you that I will be pushing the buck on every story I do. I'll push the buck to the point where all the trolls will say, he's breaking the law again, he hasn't changed his life, look at him, he's a piece of shit. I also say to you people, you can also eat a dictionary and play fucking Twister with your sisters. But yeah, I have no time to entertain that. I don't subscribe, not my clowns, not my circus.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
No, not my clowns, not my circus.
Oh, that's a good one.
Thanks, I made it myself.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm not a sheep.
You've done well.
I'm a leader.
I'm not a sheep. I'm a wolf.
In sheep's clothing.
No, I'm not wearing wool.
Alright, legends, alright, we are off. Good night, and don't worry, Binksy, even I'm remembering still.
Oh, I forgot.
Did you just hear that?
I'm joking.
Thank God Biff's on the ball. Alright, guys, much love, much respect, and as always, don't do drugs and crime and you won't end up in prison. We out.